last one, right?
Yeah, exactly. What up, everyone? Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, getting hurt. I was Bryden. I was so fucking rip shit. I'm gonna still cuss like a sailor. So I spoke to. We were in. Hi, beautiful Irene. We were in Whitakis's live and was talking, and Smashley's daughter's got issues at school. Now, this freaking kid says some terrible shit to her kid, like
Mm-hmm.
cut your wrists, like KILL yourself type shit, like fucked up bullying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was already pissed off because I already knew these girls have been taunting her, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what can you really do? These schools have this zero tolerance and no bullying policies, but they don't do shit. They
Mm-hmm.
don't do shit. They don't stick behind their word, which pisses me off. And then Bryden made a comment, and I completely had fucking forgot that him and Lisa have a kid that's going through it. And they don't do shit either.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
like
we.
my advice was if you're a girl, it's different. But if you're a boy
Right.
being bullied, you got to smash
Hmm.
that bully right in his face the first
Well,
day,
that's
and he'll
what we were
never mess
saying
with
to
you again.
Smashley. Like, at this
Yeah,
point, like, shit, her daughter has tried to be graceful,
yeah.
and try to just leave it be. But it's like, at
Mm-hmm.
this point, yo, beat that bitch's ass. If she says something to you like that, yo, like,
Yeah.
sorry, but that warrants an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
You're in
true.
school and you don't want them to continue to take advantage of you. And clearly the school isn't doing a godforsaken thing. So,
And then
you
you look
know,
like a tattletale, you so
right.
you're damned
And
if
then
you
you're going
do
to
and
deal
damned
with
if you
more
don't.
bullying. Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
just stupid.
Yep.
Hey, Wit. Dead Pred Society. Lala said, I have a meeting at 1, but we'll be in as soon as I'm available. Oh, I love you, Lala.
Yeah.
Lala. I was number 5.
I thought I was
Hey,
number
Pure
one.
Nano.
I thought because
Really?
I was on my phone and I was at work and I seen the stream up. It's not
Right.
searchable like it used to be since you changed
That's
it.
why I put, yes. So Matt gave me a suggestion because him and Edward
Hmm.
were looking for my live last week.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Matt said, until I come up with like my name that I'm like fully settled on, because this is
Hmm.
my temporary name for people to understand the stream, he said to add the PP Mass Extra in front of the name. That way,
Okay.
regardless, when people search up PP Mass Extra, they will find my channel. And
Hmm.
so I did that, and Edward was like, "Yeah, I had to literally ask Matt for a link." He's like, "I couldn't find it." I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "I'm sorry. I literally had no idea. Like it was that. Like I don't know this stuff. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I
Yeah,
change
yeah.
it, and I think people type in PP Math Extra, they'll find it. But clearly it was too difficult, so
Yeah.
I fixed
Mm.
it.
On a cell phone, it's one thing. On a laptop, it's a little bit better because on a laptop you
Yeah,
can click the video
yeah,
and any video that pops up for this channel and then go to the main
hmm,
shit and then hit the arrow that says upcoming lives on a phone, you don't have
yeah.
that option.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Damone. Hey, Cat Eyes. Hey, Blaze. Blaze, did you get my text when I sent you on Moose's live this morning? He put on a wolf costume and was howling.
Oh, the wolf was howling. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was dying. I took a screenshot and I was like, Moose, I was like, leave it on until Blaze comes in here. This is hilarious.
I was showing Irene that contraption that he smokes from.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's he smoking? A science project over here? What the fuck
Yeah.
is that thing, man?
We used to like when I was in high school, like we would smoke from whatever, like apples, it didn't matter. But we made out of like a 2-liter soda bottle, we just cut it out like long ways, cut half of it out
Mm-hmm.
and put a hole in the top so you could stick like your joint or your blunt in the mouthpiece of it, hold it
Mm-hmm.
upside down. It's like a gas mask, and you just breathe that shit in, dude. It was badass.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm just
Rockstar. Hey,
my
Smashley. Hey,
yeah.
Bryden, Janice, Tatiana,
I'll just say what's
Tanya,
up to everybody. That's it. One
Bill,
shot.
right? I think that is it. Oh, Miss X. Do we call you Miss Triple X or Miss XXX? Like, how do you? Because when
I
we say it, I feel weird saying it.
I say Miss Triple X. I think I say, yeah.
hmm I've been saying like Miss XXX, but it's like I say it so many times. Like there's way more X's in there than need be. Let's see. I
Wow.
think that is it.
My
Dead
heart
Brad
hurts for all the bullied
Wolfman.
children. I spent 2 years walking a kid to class every day to stop that crap before she dropped their school when I go. Oh boy, yeah, that happens, Tatiana. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so sad. Like I told Smash, I was like, yo, I was like, let Auntie put her hair in pigtails real quick. I'm coming, yo. This is not nice, yo, at all. Like it's just
It.
so unfair. And there's so many kids who actually, hurt themselves because of the bullying and because these kids say things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like us as parents, as the adults, like we need to encourage these kids, you know, we can't obviously control what they're doing in school, but when
Mm-hmm.
they come home, if someone is telling you that their kid is being bullied by your kid, get a fucking ball sack, bro. Tell your kid to cut the fucking shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Take
Mm-hmm.
away their PlayStation. Don't fucking reward them for this
Yeah.
shit like they're doing something right. Like, oh yeah, you're great. Good job. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell? If something happens to that kid that your
Mm-hmm.
child is bullying, that is
Yeah.
on your child. And your child has to live with that for, like, that's not cute. It's
Yeah.
not cute. It's not a
Exactly.
good look. you
Yeah.
know? Um,
Exactly.
it just
Crazy.
sucks that we have literally, I don't know, society has just gotten so different. Like growing up, we just fight. It wasn't
Yeah.
like bullying back and forth and, saying stuff to like hit somebody emotionally to the point that like they're, hurting
Yeah.
themselves or like, going to be gone forever type shit. Um, we
Absolutely.
literally fought, fist to fist and then let it go there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely.
don't, I can't say I don't condone violence and I can't say I do, but I do believe there are times when it is necessary, if that makes sense.
Of course.
You you cannot go your entire life without getting into some form of a fight, whether it's a verbal fight or a physical fight, but I guarantee you 90% of the people have been in one fight, whether they won or lost, they've been in a fight. Um, you just need to teach them to like handle themselves appropriately. Don't ever hit first, try to like de-escalate, try to get them to like, woo-saw the entire situation if possible. And if they cannot, then they need to handle business. Don't let that
Mm.
shit ride out. That is, how I feel as a parent. And I exactly Smashly. I would
Yeah.
never, like I tell my boys all the time, don't ever hit somebody first. If they hit you, fucking, you hit them
Mm.
back. Don't allow that shit to continue. The first
Yeah.
time you allow somebody to do that, they walk all over you, it's just
Mm-hmm.
no bueno. But if she puts her foot down right now, Smashly, I guarantee you people will think twice. I mean, they may still bully her, but they will think twice about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like it's
Yeah.
crazy, you
Mm.
know?
It happens all the time. Yeah. I mean, to
hmm
me, it's like these days you gotta. Yeah, you'll get suspended for a week or whatever the hell it is, but you
Right.
gotta whack the person. I mean, you gotta slap them.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. You
that's
do.
how it is.
Because you can't, the more you allow them to walk all over you, it's giving them permission. It's the same thing as an abusive relationship. If you don't do nothing about it, you're giving them, you know, not even verbal permission, but just permission without saying anything that it's okay to continue, that you're gonna allow this shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's half why I always fought so much because it's like I I can yell and I can argue, you know what I mean? But I know me as a person. If I argue, bro, I don't even care if you're right. I'm gonna still argue, okay? Because I like to argue. So it ain't gonna get me anywhere if I run my mouth. You know what I mean? I would rather fight um and have it be done with because at some point somebody's gonna either give up or somebody's gonna be hurt to the point that there needs to be no more fighting. You know what I mean? Uh I don't know, but my boys know and my girls knew too, and they always stuck up, for the kids that were being bullied in school. Um, like this one little girl used to get bullied all the time because she was mentally retarded. She was in a wheelchair, and they used to say, so, oh my God, so many mean things to her. Kids would push her wheelchair, like she'd be in the hallway and the teacher, would go to get another student or whatever, and they would take her wheelchair with her in it, push her down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And, one time she fell over. It's like, bro, are you kidding me? How is
Yeah,
this funny to you?
I've seen that shit.
Like, why is that funny? But my girls always stood up for, them, and just like, if you're gonna taunt with that, taunt them, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to deal with me because it's not okay.
Yeah, I've seen that many a
Um,
time. Somebody in a wheelchair getting pushed down the hallway,
yeah.
getting pushed downstairs. All kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. Yep. It's
We
so
got
insane.
we got a
Be
lot of
polite to
stuff on this topic.
It's
Mm-hmm.
a yeah, I was gonna say it's a big topic. It's like that's why I said to Smash Lane Bryden. I said I am bringing it up. I want to read my addiction poem too while we're live, but I wanted to talk about this first because it just burned my ass so bad. Like I was like, give me numbers. Ashley said she contacted the parent, and the parent was like, "Oh, it's your kid," like this
Mm-hmm.
girl sounds like a shy girl, okay? And at the end of the day, who cares whose fault it is? Your kid is still doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
that means put your fucking foot down and tell them to cut the shit.
Yep.
I love you
Mm-hmm.
too, Penny. Tell Cheech and Chong we said hi and we love them too.
Yeah, I just seen the Cheech and Chong thing, and I say we love. Mm-hmm. What's up, Penny?
But yeah, I mean, I was just so mad. I was like, I had to like loose out myself. I stopped commenting for a minute because I'm like, when I get that frustrated, it's like I almost stutter because I can't really talk. I'm just so mad and I want so many things to be said that it's like I don't even know where to start. you know? So it's like that's when I start running my mouth. Penny got my big bamboo. Hi, Lisa. I love you. Hi, Bryden. Um, every child needs orientation on bullying. Hold on, I'm trying to read Irene's comment. Every child needs orientation on bullying because when they grow up with that, yeah, absolutely, Irene. It's literally a fact. Um, and that's another thing. It's like that creates the shitty adults that we deal with,
Mm,
you know?
true. Yep.
Like, I mean, it just is like it's like a cycle, I guess, it just never ends. You know what I mean? It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is why our world is going to shit, partly. It's sad.
Yeah.
People
Sad
have
but true.
no kindness anymore,
Mm-hmm.
no generosity, no respect, no it's just ridiculous. It's like it's literally just gone off its fucking rocker and people just supposed to stand there and take it.
Mm-hmm.
you know. That's
Exactly.
okay, Penny. Penny, I'm gonna read my poem on live today too. So if you don't get service enough to hear it, just text me and I will send you a picture of it.
Where are you, Penny? In the Bermuda Triangle right now? You went on
Her,
vacation.
yeah, her and her friend Cheech and Chong are taking like a day trip, a couple day trip. They were driving somewhere because she had to get some stuff from a friend, like wood or something. I forget what it was, but a specific type of wood or something, and she needed the truck. And since Jeff is in the hospital, her friend had to help her.
All right. Well, since this is my last stream, I'll announce that now. This is my last stream for the foreseeable future. Um, but Jules will be just fine. She'll have plenty of company. So I'm gonna drop the link. Irene's gonna join us. Let me drop the
Yay!
link for her to come up. She kind of knew this was my last stream as well.
Yeah. Hey,
Let
Pierre
me
Nano.
let me see if I can do it. Um,
I don't know what. Yeah, I can put it in the chat if that's what you're looking for. I thought you were just trying to send it to her. Oh, let me get out of my settings. Did you already post it?
No, I don't think it
Okay,
lets me.
I have it. I'll do it right now. I will do it, sir. Sit back and enjoy your last stream, sir. I'm gonna literally miss you, but I'm still gonna annoy you, so I don't genuinely care. But
I took a beating about leaving the stream, and I'm still taking a
yeah,
beating about leaving it. So,
right. I
but
know.
my mind is made up.
I was gonna be an asshole and be like, "Till the wheels fall off, huh? Well, the wheels are broken." But like I said, you
I'll
gotta.
be here though. I'll
Yes,
be
you
here
will.
though.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, and like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do for you first. Like that has
Mm,
to always come first. At the end of the day, no matter what, any kind
yeah.
of prior engagements you have, any,
If you don't
whatever.
know somebody's gonna come up, just text me and I'll come up.
Hmm.
I'll always be here for you, Jules.
Right.
You mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like
We've
this
gotten
stuff
really
means a
close.
lot.
So
So yeah,
yeah.
I'll
I
be
mean,
here.
like I said, you're definitely family. So either way, I'll be harassing you. It's not, our
I'll be in the
friendship
chat.
just got closer from the stream. It wasn't based on the stream. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll still be there picking on you.
Yeah, I'll be around though. I'll be around. I'll still be doing the Sunday streams. So.
Yeah, hopefully, because I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
those. I love it when you guys come up and she reads the Bible, and it's just really, it's nice. It's nice. I
Yeah.
like it.
Did you drop the link already?
Yeah, I did. Wait, Smashly, you too? What, honey?
Yeah, come up here. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should still come up here. She's messaging me. Of course,
Oh,
come
I
up.
was like, where do you see that? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Hilsey, how are you, beautiful?
You said you were coming up. Get your butt up here. Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Irene.
Jules is fired up. You see that?
You gotta come up here and help me be fired up, girl. You're supposed to be my hype girl. Let's go.
I'm surprised she said she's coming up. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
normally, her phone gives her issues, so she uses her sister's
Right.
phone. So,
Oh, my T-Koi shirt, Brad. You see it? T-Koi sent me my what the crap shirt. I got a cute little paw print bracelet from her, and then she actually got the boys each a little bracelet with like 3 paw prints on it, and I was like, oh yay. I
mm-hmm,
was like, my son Noah loves it. He absolutely
mm-hmm,
loves it.
yeah,
So he's like, can you tell your T-Koi friend that I love my bracelet and I need another one?
mm.
So
Oh,
now they run around the house and they go, what the crap? Ruff, ruff. I was
mm-hmm,
like, I gotta record it. T-Koi will shit.
exactly. So Irene's gonna pull a no camera on us today. So,
Oh yeah, no problem.
hello, Miss
As long as
Irene.
I get to hear your beautiful voice, I'm cool with it.
Hello,
Thank you,
Mm,
everyone.
Smashley. How are you doing,
Yeah,
Irene?
I'm good. I'm preparing for the night. That's why I'm off camera because the boys are everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to to make some
Gotta
noise.
love it.
wants to make some
You
noise.
gotta love it.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, that bullying stuff really burns me big time. Like
mm-hmm,
I was
I think
so upset. I was like, I wanted to cry for them, but I was like angry. It's like I can't take that shit. you
mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah. Or you could
I
go
think
the route of martial arts. You can go the route of
Right?
karate.
Some hand-to-hand combat.
Mm-hmm. You can go
Hey,
that route.
Colby. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's like that would be a good idea. It's like just
Yeah.
go to the school and you tell them kids, Smashley, you better tell your daughter, go to the school and tell them kids, like, do you agree to mutual combat?
Right.
And if
Well, I
you
mean,
do, you hit
yeah.
me first.
That's how we did it back in school. When I was in school, we said, listen,
Yeah.
when the bell goes off, you meet me on that corner over there.
Exactly.
We're gonna
Yep.
fist to fist it out, and that's it.
Yep.
That's how we
Yeah.
did it.
Or even like meeting at the park or something, like off school grounds. Like we used to do
Mhm.
that in high school so we wouldn't get in trouble for like fighting on school property.
Mhm.
We'd still get suspended. I got suspended a lot.
Yeah.
um, but it's like, you know what I mean? They can only do so much depending on where you're fighting. But it's like
Exactly.
people have more respect for that though too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh, well, they didn't just sit there and take it like a wimp, and it's like
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, it's not even that person could be one of the strongest people, you ever met, like mentally, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? They could probably take a lot.
Mhm.
And just trying to calm the situation. They may be that type of calm person that it's like, these kids are picking on.
Mhm.
Um, but it's like, I mean, if I had a kid like that, I'd be spending my time fucking teaching them how to fight,
Mhm.
how to throw my phone,
That's what I would
how
be
to,
doing too. Yeah.
yeah, like you gotta teach them how to make a fist, you gotta teach them, how to swing. I mean, you don't,
Well, but a girl is
you
different.
don't,
Plus, cats. My daughter. She don't mess around. She.
right.
She'll tear most boys up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
Irene, you
Mhm.
got something you want to add to this conversation? Irene, go ahead. Please join us.
Yeah, I want to add something. Like everyone,
Okay.
everyone growing up was bullied one way or the other. If you were not bullied in
Mhm.
Yep.
school, you were bullied in your neighborhood, or you were bullied in your
Mhm.
community.
Mhm.
And
Right.
bully, most of them, their moms also on their dads are bullies. So these guys,
Right.
Mhm.
they grow up in the
Yeah.
environment of growing up and breathing in evil, and they see evil and they do evil without any
Mhm.
Yeah,
correction,
exactly.
without anybody,
Monkey see, monkey
yeah,
do.
without anyone telling them what you're doing is wrong. So
Mhm.
I just
Mhm.
believe
Yep.
every child growing up and have those features of bully should be given a
Right.
standard orientation, both in school, at home, and
Mhm.
every other place, because these guys, they actually look for the weak ones. Let me not say the weak ones, the vulnerable
Yes.
ones to do
Yes.
Mhm.
with.
Vulnerable. Yep.
So I,
Yep.
I, I
Absolutely
feel
agree.
like martial karate or martial arts should be should be compulsory
Yeah.
in every household.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
It
I
should
mean,
be
and
like
that's the
sex
thing is they
education. We have sex
exactly.
education.
You do dare groups, and try to tell
Yeah.
these kids to stay off drugs, and 90% of them don't do that. But like, if you got them into
Mm-hmm.
martial arts class and
Mhm.
whatever, if that was like a mandatory thing for like self-defense, teach them,
Yeah, it's for self-defense. Yeah.
respect and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it would be good for the bullies as well, to
Of
teach them
course.
to
Yeah.
compose themselves. You know what I mean? Because there's so much
Yeah.
mental stuff behind martial arts. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, just
Yeah.
about the fighting,
Uh-huh.
and they
True.
teach you to have a strong mind and stuff. So,
And
but that's what I was
patience.
telling Smashly. It comes down to the parents. Like, I mean, and she said something to the parent, and the parent was like, you're a bitch, whatever, but like, it's your kid. Like, you're not taking any accountability. Like, let's say it was Smashly's daughter who was starting shit, right? Your kid is still engaging in that and fighting back. Why would you cheer them on to continue that? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like,
Mhm.
even if your kid is in the right,
Yeah.
you should be
Some
telling them,
parents do that.
don't encourage it, you know?
Mhm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just these parents just don't. I think they should be mandatory also for parents of bullies to do some kind of fucking class too. Just saying,
Exactly.
you
It
know.
is, but we'll see how much good that would really do. Like we have sex education, but how many young kids
Oh
are out
yeah,
there having kids? I mean,
yep.
same with everything, but you can
I mean,
only do what
because they
you can do.
say, like in sex education, right? Like for an example, they, say, oh, you could get pregnant off the one time having sex, with somebody, and people are
Mhm.
like, no way, no way, and I proved that to myself. That was a factual thing. And the first time I had sex with Ashley's father, I got pregnant. So I was like, oh well, I guess, that's a reality. But it's like you don't mentally believe what they're telling you because it's the presentation, to be honest.
Mhm.
The way
Mhm.
it gets said to you, and they're limited on the information they're allowed to give you in a class, right?
Yeah.
So you don't get the fear of God put in you. You're not seeing what kind of, let's say, a force a person can put on you if you decide halfway through that you don't want to do it. You're not getting warned about STDs. You're not getting warned about the complications that could come with pregnancy, like what happens to your body when you get pregnant. Like these things, I think if they go into detail, if they were allowed to do that, I think it would put a different type of fear in these kids, that like not to be afraid of sex, but to be afraid of what could happen.
The
Know everything
complications.
that is laid in front of you, before you make that decision.
Yeah.
That is a
Mm-hmm.
decision that is going to follow you for the rest of your life. And it could be in one form or another, but you might actually end up with a problem for the rest of your life, like you don't
Exactly.
know.
Yeah. Like people on death row, it's like,
Yeah,
you were on drugs, you killed somebody, and now you're doing life in prison. You're standing
right,
behind these bars, and you're there the rest of your life. Like one
right.
stupid decision
Mm-hmm.
can screw your whole life.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It
Well,
changes everything in an
the
instant.
orientation, the orientation on sex should be given to both the boy and the girl, because even the boy
Yep,
is creating damage to himself also. Like over here, if you impregnate a girl, you too, you
yep,
are gonna drop out of school just like the girl is dropping out of school. You're going to nurse the pregnancy
right.
from the scratch,
Yep,
and it's your
yep.
responsibility to actually provide for the girl and the baby. That's like
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
a law from families, not even from the government. It's from the family. You're going
Right.
to be held accountable, except
Yep.
you have a shitty family that will overlook things and be like, no, you know what? My son is my son. Take care of your child and the
Right.
pregnancy. Maybe later on, we'll take care of the child. You
Yep.
know, some
Like
families
they
are like
want their
that.
kid to have the chance to grow up, yet the girl is now,
Yeah.
in this position. Like
Mhm.
y'all should be both stuck with that responsibility together as a whole.
Yeah.
You chose to
Mm-hmm.
lay
Hmm.
down together, you know what I mean? So, you know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And I could see that too. Like a lot of times, like boy moms are like, that ain't my son's kid. You know what I mean? Like he ain't gonna have nothing to do with it till you get a test. Like now you are making your son, let's say it's his kid, you are
Mm-hmm.
making it so your son is potentially missing out on the whole entire pregnancy because you don't want him around her because it might be someone else. You think she's you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would
Hmm.
encourage my kid, even if you don't know if it's yours, you better fucking be there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
every step of the way, you are going to put on your big boy fucking pants
Mm-hmm.
and stand like a man. You wanted to lay in bed like a man, now you can act like a man, you know?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's
I mean,
true.
they have to. It's like
Well,
parents don't
it's,
want to
it's
do that. They're like,
an
no, my
astute though.
baby. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Hmm.
it's all accountability. Like people are so afraid to hold themselves or their children accountable for shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our
Mm-hmm.
kids are
I
not
feel
innocent. Sorry. At the end of the day, not one of them is
exactly.
innocent. They all
They're
do
not.
something
They're
wrong at
not
some
innocent.
point, you know.
Exactly. I feel
And
like
they're learning.
as a boys, yeah,
Yep.
as a boy's mom, we should also always checkmate these guys, because they are
Right.
even more, let me say, they are even more harmful than the baby girls, because these
Yeah.
guys are the ones that lure girls to the bed. Some 99% of the
Right.
time, the boys are the one that lures the girls to the bed.
Yes.
So I think
Yep.
every boy
They
mom
are.
should checkmate their boys.
Yep.
Variety.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts. I completely
Why
agree.
you nodding
I
your head that
completely
much?
agree.
Did you just
Yep.
call
But
me
it's true. Every
variety?
boy mom should checkmate their sons.
Did you just call me variety? Oh my God.
Sean's like,
Wow.
huh?
She claims she said hi to me in the chat and I didn't even see it. I don't know.
Right.
Wow. What the
Ashley,
hell
do
is
you got
that?
the YouTube
Oh
open?
crap, I do.
I could hear the echo. I was like,
There
right.
goes
I fixed
Mashi.
it. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah.
I only figured it was you because when you just got on, that's when it started. So I was like, I'm gonna call her out.
Usually I don't do it on my laptop, but I
I
jumped.
tried.
Yeah, Jules
I
tried
try.
that one. We went over this before the stream. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Sean's like, he's like, he knows I'm completely fucking. I'm like a tech retard. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm
It's
like,
all good.
Sean, I'm like, I'm trying to get it on my laptop because he's like, I hear an echo, and I'm like, look, this is what I'm trying to do. So I turn the phone to the laptop, and I'm like, but it won't let me do camera or mic. He's like, I don't have time to teach you before the
Yeah, we
stream.
only had 5 minutes, but we
I'm
went a
like,
little bit over. You know.
we know this is gonna take me like an entire day to learn. So like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you permission to teach me later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that
Absolutely.
annoying sister that's like, Sean, I need help. Sean, I need help.
I only do the laptop when I want to share screen, and that's like
Right.
never. I mean,
Yeah, it
on
is
the
rare. Yeah.
upcoming giveaway for the upcoming
Yeah.
giveaway, I'll do that with the wheel and stuff. But other than
Yep.
that, I don't do it.
See, I don't know how to
Right.
So
even like
Hey,
share the
Jamon.
screen.
There should be a share the screen button, I think, in general. I forget. I found it by accident one day.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's on the bottom. It says share.
Like it's
You
in
hit that.
more or something.
No, it'll say share on the bottom.
Don't wait.
Oh, see, mine don't say share.
No, you got to be a co-host, I believe.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, yeah, I can't. I don't see
Don't
share
you have
on
to be a
mine, but.
co-host? Let me think. To be able to
Cause
do it, I
yeah,
think
because
you
I
have to
never
be
knew
on one
it.
of the
I
seats.
always thought like you could do it if you were a host or co-host. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you might
Oh
have to
yeah,
be a
you
host
can do
or a
the
co-host.
present right at the bottom. Is that where you
Mm-hmm.
do it? Oh yeah, share screen. I gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
It's
Gotcha.
go.
got the option. Hey, what's up,
See,
Damon? Long time
I
no
told
see,
you,
Damon.
Sean's good at this shit. That's why I be hounding him.
Yeah, and then you check that little box that says share audio, to share the audio.
Okay. I got you. So when you do like share screen, it'll show like everything that's on your screen then?
Well, when you hit
Yes.
share screen, it'll pull up a separate box, and that's where you'll have open up a separate tab first of what you want to share. That's how I do it. I open the second tab first, and then when you
Okay.
hit share screen, it'll bring up a box, and you hit the tab that you want to share, and then click
Okay.
the box for audio. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Okay. No, I'm trying to do something
Do you
really.
want to share something now? Or are you talking about for like your
Oh
stream
no, just
specifically?
for future
Yeah,
reference.
she
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't. She just didn't know. She'd been asking for a while, bringing
Yeah.
Oh,
up that she wanted to. She was like, I don't know how to share my screen. I'm like,
I finally
oh.
paid for
yeah.
like the StreamYard full version, and so I'm like, because like, stop. Bad guy has like his emblem in the middle, in the top, and all that good stuff. So
hmm
I was just trying to figure out how to do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Bad Guys is his setup is pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I'm like, if I knew anything about technology or
Right?
computers themselves, like I'm just bad even with devices. Like I don't, I
Hmm.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you're
so I'm always like, well, like I'll try this button and see what happens.
Hmm.
right.
It's
Exactly.
like
That's the
shit.
only way to learn is to just press stuff, and you'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Absolutely.
Right,
Very
exactly.
true.
It's the
Yeah.
only way you can learn, touching buttons.
Touching
That's what I
buttons.
do when well, I'm like, I always tell the kids, I'm like, because they're like, how do you beat me when we play Mortal Kombat? I'm like, hell yeah, I just kicked your ass. And they're like, you don't even play this. How do you know how to die? So first of all, this is an old game. It goes way back to when I was little, and I did always play it. But even
Right.
then, I did this thing called touching buttons. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just touching buttons, and then I keep
Hmm.
pressing them until I kick your ass.
Exactly. You're
We learn
sitting
on
there
this
going
way.
ba 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 like that.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
what you're
like, oh,
doing.
this one does something good. Like,
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, that's too good. I love it.
yeah, it's like it's so freaking weird, but it's like it's funny as hell because it actually works. It's like, wow, that's
Wow.
Right.
sad.
Did Alex
Touching
did Alex
buttons.
really shave his head? Oh my God. I'm looking at
I
his.
Did
wish
he?
I wish I could do that. My son
Yeah.
is like so
Wow.
good now that he's signed to
Yeah.
a pro team. So there's
Oh,
no way
he
I
is
could
now.
do
Good.
that. Yeah.
Hey, Jamie. Thank you for coming, honey.
Wow. Good job, Alex. Sorry, I had to
Hell's
interrupt that
he?
one because I'm on my laptop and I saw his thumbnail, Alex's thumbnail, and he's got a shaved head, trimmed the beard. He's looking good now.
Oh, good. I'll have to
Yeah,
look.
looking good now.
I'm sure Bond's probably finally happy too.
No, because I tell Irene a lot, like about like
Yeah.
catchers sometimes, and I tell her, I'm like,
Yep.
listen, Alex is top of the top. Like
He is.
for
He is.
21 years old, he's
Yep.
smart.
He
Like,
is. I mean, he's very, very. I mean, he's the way that he. I mean, he's definitely using interrogation skills, but he is very sneaky with it. You know, like
yeah, yeah,
when he's acting like he is, like he can relate to them and
their
stuff.
friend, yeah,
They immediately open up. That's what they want. They want
mm-hmm.
you to think that, like, or we want you to think that you can confide in us. Like, tell us your,
He'll
deepest, darkest secrets.
he'll ask them the same question 10 different ways without them knowing.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, that's
Oh,
what
he's
he is
a
good at.
master at
You know?
wording. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rewording over and over. Like, I mean, it's like he'll ask it like 10 times in a row too, not just change up the conversation and ask that question again. The same, like that conversation could be going on for 10 full minutes and it's
Yeah,
one fucking question.
yeah,
One question, just worded
exactly.
many different ways. And you're like, did I say that? Oh, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. So it was this, but you just said, oh, I did.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
It's
a
like,
fan of the 2 hour.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of the 2 hour streams, but like
Yeah,
his questioning is top of the line. Like
it
for
really
his
is.
for his age, like
Yep.
it's crazy. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's like I said to him too, like he's getting convictions and he's getting these guys charged and stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, the catches are long, but he's
Mm-hmm.
getting so many people are watching it because they're intrigued by the way he interrogates them, the way
Yeah.
that and
Mm-hmm.
him doing that for so long, having that kind of patience, he's getting all the information. Like there is zero holes in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you cannot sit and tell me you didn't just say this because when I asked you
Yeah.
an hour ago,
Yeah.
it's
When you
like
put
it's
Alex,
so funny.
when you put Alex,
Mm,
CC Unit, Skeeter
yeah,
Jean, Tommy,
right. Yeah,
shit, who's else in my top five? I mean, they're all great. We love
right.
every catcher, all 100 and I
Yeah.
think 10 there is now, which is not nearly
I know
enough,
I
but
wanted to catch because there's so many.
That's
yeah,
incredible. That's a lot of catchers
It
now.
is.
yeah,
And we keep saying we've been encouraging people, like just if
hmm
you know of any other catchers in the air in different areas that we're not aware of, like please by all means let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Because they deserve to be, getting their recognition. If they're out there cleaning up the streets and getting these sick fucks off the street, or at
yeah,
least exposing their faces,
yeah,
that's what we need. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, is
absolutely.
Irene switching cam?
I don't know.
There's
Yeah, I
there's
think
not
she is.
enough in
How
Utah.
do I drop the other one, Sean?
Let me go over here.
The new one is the last one on the screen, and then the one between me and you and Smashley is the old one. I just don't know how to drop it. Okay. I just didn't want to
Don't.
leave an extra one up in case she
The
echoes.
network is
Are
now.
you
Fine.
okay? I was just gonna say, you good now, Irene?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I just came back to say I'm going down because it's almost we're preparing for the night, so I have to go back so I
Yeah.
can meet up with the boys. Yeah.
Right. Got you. Well, I appreciate you coming up, honey.
Yeah, we
I definitely
appreciate it.
do.
Hmm.
I always enjoy your chats when you come up here.
All right.
It was good talking to you. Well,
I'll be on the
again,
background.
didn't really get
I'll
to
be on
talk to you, but
the
you know.
You'll be in the chat, you said?
I think so.
Yeah, I think she said. It was
She'll
getting a little
message me.
choppy. Yeah. I was gonna say because it was getting a little choppy, so I wasn't sure. I think she said I'll be in the chat though, but
Hmm.
I wasn't 100% sure.
Hmm.
I just love her. Like, love
Yeah.
Yeah.
her. She's so freaking awesome. She's
Let
like
me
the
be clear.
sweetest.
I'm not leaving Jules. Let me be clear. I'm not leaving Jules. Okay. It's just the
Yeah, he is.
Wednesdays are hard. Well, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Like if we could do
I'm
on
kidding. I love
Tuesdays,
you, Sean.
if we could do on
I'm rooting for
Tuesdays,
you.
yeah. Well, I'm here. I'm here.
I know. I
If you
know
ain't
you
got
are.
nobody coming up, like if you, I'll be in the chat. If you drop the link and
Right.
nobody comes up, and within 5 minutes, I'll come up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always
Yep.
here.
I know. I
So,
can always count
all
on you. I'm not sweating that
right.
at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am here to the
I'm
wheels
picking on you
fall
because
off.
it's fun.
Yeah. Plus, Irene gave me a lot of shit about it, and
I
I
bet
said,
she
let's.
did because she loves me too.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not leaving
Sounds like,
Jules.
ah.
Yeah, I'm not abandoning Jules. She's my YouTube ride or die.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Like we said from the beginning till the wheels fall off, but sometimes you need a breather and you gotta be able to, do what you need to do for yourself, because if you don't, you ain't gonna
Mhm.
be no good for anybody, never mind a stream, you
Mm.
know?
Mhm. Exactly.
So, that's why I said I'm 100% rooting for you. I think you definitely, if you think you need time, and
Mhm.
nobody can argue that with you. I'm still
Yeah.
looking for fucking names, bro. How stupid is this? I had like a, I had a link I clicked before. Like I have like the names. Like I'm looking for all the proper names for like pedophiles, with the description, so I
Mhm.
can at least say them, and then I can post them on my community page. And I had the entire list on here, but when I tried to log on to the stream, I
Mhm.
exited off of everything, and now I cannot find that exact one I had because it was perfect.
Yeah.
Can you
You
not go
know,
to like your history?
I'm not gonna lie, Ashley, no. I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
Well, hit me up after. I'll help you find it.
I was like, I'm just gonna start clicking buttons, just touching buttons is what I do.
Oh my God.
It's like I thought I typed in like something specific last time, and I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Disney.
Let's see. Oh, is that the little one?
Yeah, I made a bunch of Play-Doh yesterday. So, like, she had this like little tiny thing of Play-Doh, and we were
Yep.
playing with it every day, so I could teach her like her shapes and her colors and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it dried out, and so it says to put water
Oh,
in it,
I
and
was just gonna say if you add a little water,
yeah,
yeah,
but it kind of just didn't work.
feels slimy.
So
I'm
I
like, it
made,
feels slimy now, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's too
And it
much
doesn't
water.
stay
That's why.
together right. So I made her
Yeah.
some more, which is pretty fun. It was really fun to
Yeah.
do. And I
Yeah.
even made some with Kool-Aid. It smells so good. But
Oh, I bet. You
yeah.
should get some borax and make slime with her.
Oh gosh, I did that forever with my older daughter. Dude,
Yep.
I've got slime in every possible corner of
Oh,
my
I believe it.
like
I
I don't like
Noah, my youngest one, Noah, he likes glitter. He likes
mm-hmm.
sparkly shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were making slime, and he goes, I need the glitter slime though, Mom, but the glow in the dark kind. And I'm like, what? How do I fucking make it glow in the dark? Like, do I break a fucking glow in the dark stick, like one of those glow sticks, and fucking
Exactly.
sprinkle
I
it in the,
remember those. Yeah.
I'm like, what do
Mhm.
I do? So I had no idea. So because he goes, no, he goes, you have to buy a certain kind of stuff that you put in there. So
Mm-hmm.
what is it? He goes, it's the sparkles that you put in there that makes it glow. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I literally put glitter in there, but I got a package of like those little thin glow sticks, the glow sticks that you can make into bracelets and necklaces and shit.
Mhm.
So I bought like this huge pack. It was like 100 and whatever in it, and I fucking got the tops and just squeezing it in the thing. And I'm like, thank God, So I'm mixing it up, and I'm like, oh my God, Noah, you were right. It was the sparkles that made it glow.
That stuff is so messy, though. I hate
Oh,
sparkles
it
and all
was.
that. It's so messy. Oh my goodness.
My feeling was fucking, I had glow in the dark spots. It looked like it was a
Mhm.
fucking rave in my
Yeah,
house. I looked like
I
a
believe
murder
it.
scene with fucking, with
Yeah.
glitter. I was like, I
Yeah.
mean, with glow stuff. I was like, oh my God, what did I
Mhm.
just do? Of course, they're like, we like it like this. Like, can we do this more often? We should watch a
Of
movie
course.
on the
Yeah.
projector with
Right.
the glow in the dark stuff on the ceiling. I'm like, y'all will be way too entertained with the stuff glowing all over the place to even watch a movie. Like,
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. They
like
don't care. They
why?
don't have to clean it. They
Well,
ain't
Yeah,
there's
cleaning it.
this
exactly.
stuff that you can put in the glitter that makes it glow in the dark. It's not
There is?
obviously glow sticks. Yeah.
You're like, it's not glow sticks though, Jules.
Mm.
But it like
Snapper's like, you're
recharges
about to
with
learn something.
it recharges with the sun and stuff like that. So it's like the kind like the stars and stuff that you put on your ceiling, how it
Yeah.
recharges with the light. It's that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
What? Do you know what it is?
Let me see what I can find.
That's freaking cool. Yeah, I was like completely just like dirt. I was like, oh my, just get some clothes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not fucking, that friend that like I lose my mind. I'm just like, I'll be blank for like hours. I'm like,
Greeting
I can't even
cards
answer that question.
or Christmas ornaments, anything
Hmm.
like that has glitter. I can't stand that shit. You
Oh
know,
yeah, and it
any of
gets
that.
everywhere. It gets
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
I purposely won't buy, anything for any of the kids that has glitter on it. That was the one and only time I did glitter since my oldest daughter Ashley was little. And she's about to be 24 next month. Because I had glitter literally everywhere, Sean. It was in my purse. Like, how the fuck does it get in my purse? Like, we were playing with it on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
how is it in my refrigerator? Is what I don't
Exactly.
understand. Like, what? you know?
For
Yeah.
weeks,
But it's
it's
like,
everywhere.
yeah,
Yep.
it like sticks
Mm-hmm.
to you, and even taking a shower, it's like you got fucking chunks of glitter on the bottom of the shower, and you still come out with glitter on you. Like, where, where did this come from?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I cleaned it. Apparently, it was just hiding under my skin or something. Decided right now is a good time to pop up. I don't
Exactly.
know.
So it's called phosphorescent crystals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it sounds familiar. I don't know if maybe I heard about it in something.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
you
like
do, Hills.
the kind of stuff that is made out of the stars and moons and stuff from the you know
Yep.
what I mean?
I want to get some of those actually for the boys for, in the living room. So we had them
Right.
in their room, but um they decided to jump and, pulling them off and shit. But the living room ceiling, there's no bed underneath it for them to climb on to, pull them down.
Yeah.
Plus, I think the ceiling's a little higher in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you guys, I did not get a chance to like fully rewrite this, so it's like looks like a freaking mess. Just for clarification, like I can barely read it, but
Let me get a water real quick before you start, Jules. I don't
yeah,
want to be rude before
yep.
give me 1 second.
I know.
Thank you.
I should probably go pee before I start reading, so I'm not bouncing around, huh? When Sean comes back, I'll run and go pee. But yeah,
I
I tried. I was
actually
gonna rewrite it, and I
no
didn't have
way. Don't
time.
even worry about it.
I was like, it's so messy.
I have mine somewhere.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. All right.
I had
Now I'm
found
good.
it when I found my.
Oh,
So I got all this stuff in my when I graduated my recovery program. Okay, this is
right.
literally a book filled with stuff that I got when I graduated. So there was like, poems from other women in the house. When I graduated, the therapist gave me this Winnie the Pooh book because she said it reminded her of me. Um, but they made things like this, like little collage things. I don't know. I'm holding it in front of the camera the right way because I can't see.
Okay.
Something a little graduation thing in it. But they were like so sweet. And I got my angel and all that stuff. So when I found this stuff, I was like, oh my God, I'm like, I found my addiction poem. One of them. I wrote another one. And they're always in like I'm speaking as if the addiction. Like I'm, your drug of choice or whatever. So it for me, it was like how it tore me apart kind of thing. But I also noticed it was the same for others. So it made it a little bit easier to write. So when I find the other one too, I'll read that one too. But this one's called I Am Your Disease. It says, you know who I am. You've called me your friend. Wishes of misery and heartache I send. I want only to see that you're brought to your knees. I'm the devil inside you. I am your disease. I will invade your thoughts. Oh, I scribbled. I will invade your thoughts. I'll take hostage your soul. I will become your new master in total control. I will maim your emotions. I'll ruin the whole game till your entire existence is crippled with shame. When you call me, I come, sometimes in disguise. Quite often, I will take you by total surprise. But take you I will, and just as you feared, I will I will want only to hurt you, with no mercy spared. If you have your own family, I'll see to it it's destroyed. I'll steal every pleasure in your life you once enjoyed. I will not only hurt you, I will kill you if I please. I'm your worst living nightmare. I am your disease. I bring self-destruction, but still you can't tell. I will sweep you through heaven and then drop you straight to hell. I will chase you forever, wherever you go, and then watch when I catch you, you won't even know. I will sometimes lay silent, just waiting to strike, make you become mine because I take what I like. If you have any honor, I will strip it away, so you will lose all your hope and forget how to pray. I will leave you in darkness while blindly you stare. I will reduce you to nothing. I won't even care. So don't take for granted my power sublime. I will bend you and break you, time after time. I will crumble your world with the greatest of ease. Because that's what I do. I am your disease.
Oh my gosh, I am not even kidding you. It makes me sick how much we are like. I have one just like that. That's so funny. That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it was like, like, I mean, I was in my recovery program when I wrote those,
Yeah.
When I find the other one, you'll be like, holy shit, but it's like, even just writing, like journaling and stuff, it literally, it's like a release,
Yeah. I wrote poems for the longest time, and then like I kind of stopped because it reminded me of
Thank you, Janice.
drugs, and so I just stopped. But I mean, like I just found mine. It's literally like 4 pages long. Like seriously, it's really freaking long.
That's awesome though. I definitely want to hear it for sure. It's like I felt like, I mean, I could have wrote a poem like for me and how my point of view of how it took things from me, and what it did to me. But it's like, if I can talk as if I'm like the heroin or the perks and the oxys, and being, how I viewed it was to me, like actually being the devil to me, it just made it easier to come out, I think, than to produce my own feelings at that time. Like I was just starting to recognize like certain emotions. I had my first laugh in my recovery program, my first real sober laugh. Like that was so life changing. Because every time you're using, you're stuffing everything, you know what I mean? So you are numbing your sadness, your happiness, your anger, so it was like, to me, I wanted to get it out, but I wanted to get it out without being afraid to let it out. So if I speak as if I'm the heroine, then it's like, well, damn. Aw, tell Mini Blaze 10 I said, what's up, sir? He's such a cute little baby. Oh my God, he's a baby. And I'm like, talk to him like a grown ass adult. He's so cute. I'm like, can't wait until I can squish him. I just want to squish him. All my family's having babies right now, bro. Like my cousin Cassie just had her daughter like a week ago. My other niece Brianna had a baby, well, probably like 3-4 weeks ago. My niece Alyssa is due, I think it was in December she's due, maybe. And then we got another baby due in October. And then my brother Jason and his girlfriend Jess, his fiance, Jess, I want to say they're due maybe January or late December. Because the baby shower, I think, is in November. I fucking don't remember. But it was like all these months, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like baby after baby. I'm like, I just love baby snuggles. There's no, better feeling in the world than to just sit and cuddle, or watching a baby playing on the floor is like so calming. They're just play with their freaking toys and their laughs and shit. You cannot. That shit's contagious as hell.
When they're not yours, when they're not
Yes,
yours, and
exactly,
you
because
can
I can
hand them
return it.
off.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I would much rather, not
Mhm.
be mine. That's why I get more excited when other people have babies and they're like, "Oh, you got baby fever." No. So don't
Mhm.
mistake this, okay, for baby fever. I'm happy with the 4 I got. However, I'm extra excited because you're having a baby. I got to love that thing up, and then when it's upset, I'm going to return it.
There you go. Exactly. Return to sender. Mhm.
Exactly.
Mm. That's right.
Uh,
Absolutely.
Penny, I don't know if you were in here to hear the poem, but I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. And thank you guys for saying you liked it. I was trying to rewrite it so I wouldn't mess up on the words because I scribbled a lot. I'm trying to write it fast, because the paper I had it on, the paper I had it on before was so old, it was crunchy,
Right.
I was like, I'm afraid I'm gonna break this paper if I move it. So like when I slid it out of the folder, I was like, set it on the table and I used the other notebook and just scribble it down quick. I'm like, before something spills on it, coffee or something, I'm never gonna get this back.
Right.
Mhm.
It's like this shit's crispy as hell, it's gonna disintegrate.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I will for sure.
Oh my
Blaze.
goodness.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious. And as soon as he started howling, I said, I'm like, you gotta keep this costume on. You gotta keep this costume on. I'm like, I gotta get Blaze in here. Like, he would fucking love this. Like, just to know you're wearing a wolf. So Rockstar was like, oh yeah. It was like, we did a catch with your Mr. Incredible onesie on. He's like, let's do a catch. Let's do a catch with the wolf costume on. I was like, oh my God, fucking do it. Do it. It's Halloween, bro. Go for it,
Exactly. It's that time of year. Get crazy. Yep.
Exactly. Moose was like, oh, I ain't short of costumes. I got this.
Right.
Yeah, he's always up to something.
Yeah. I'm like, I love it because he just straight put on capes and shit. He was like, I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Mhm.
I love it. And it was funny, dude.
Hilarious. I love Musa.
Penny, she is beautiful. Oh, thanks, Sissy. T-Coy rocks hard for sure. I fucking love her. And I fucking love you too, Sissy. It really is comfy. So I have a shirt almost from everybody. I got my PvP hoodie, my PP mask, like entire outfit, because and then I got my t-shirt from Ghost. I'm waiting to order. I want to order there's a t-shirt and a mug that I want of yours, Sissy. So I'm going to order those together. And then I have Alex's Gordon Flowers hoodie. I got JDQ's every hoodie from each design he had.
Wow.
I am one of the few that have his very first original JDQ design. So
Mhm.
we'll always have that. And that one was more comfortable than the rest, to be perfectly honest. But this shirt is way more like I was infatuated with my Ghost t-shirt and my PP Mask t-shirt, but this one, I like this material. I love it, I mean, I really infatuated with it. Because it's airy, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a thick material or whatever, but it's soft too. It's like, hell yeah.
I like those. Like this one, this is water repellent too. Like you could splash water on it and shit just comes right off. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
Crazy.
fucking dope. I like that, especially if you got to be working and shit, stuff breaks or like I like that kind of stuff when I go out with the kids because a few times we got caught in the rain.
Let me see what this. Let me see what the texture is. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm curious.
As soon as I get my name finalized on my podcast, I'm gonna launch my merch store. I'm thinking of Break the Cycle with Smashly. I'm thinking I really like that.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I know. I was thinking about it. Like, I want something, just something that's gonna be like, damn, like, okay.
Yeah.
And I had a few things listed on a paper, but I just haven't. I have a hard time making up my mind.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I like all this, so I'm like, if I put all this on any type of merch, It's gonna be
Right.
too busy. You know, and I
That's
don't really
about like
like
a
busy like
page
that.
and a half of just names.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Right?
I can't even
Hold
read this
on. Of course,
shit.
my daughter
All right,
trying to call me while I'm live.
100% polyester. There's something I don't know what like, but I don't know what there's something added on this thing. Like, yeah, one day I dropped a freaking like a glass of water, and
Yeah.
it's splashed up, and it just ran right off the show. I was like, wow, and it's so comfortable. It's like you said, that soft. Can you hear me, Jules? Or you?
Yeah, I can hear you. I had to exit off because my daughter tried to call me while I was live.
Yeah, we could hear the buzzing. Well, I could, but yeah, this is, you know, and I wanted to, they didn't. It's not like they had like 10 different colors. They only had this one. I forgot where I got it. I think at like Walmart or something like that. But man, if I could have gotten like 10 different ones, I would have did it, but I couldn't. So
Yep.
this is
Right.
one of those garments that you'll wear for 3 days straight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Absolutely.
And it's
Hmm.
like when it's that comfortable, it's you know what I mean? It's hard
Yeah.
to do that. Like it's just crazy. Like this is the type of material I could sleep in this shirt and be comfortable. You know what I mean? It's just super soft and airy. I like it a lot.
Uh-oh,
I
getting
told
tangled up
people I
here.
was infatuated. Now I need baby sizes, like for the boys. Yeah, I was like, cool, because like the boys loved their bracelets and stuff that she sent them each bracelet she made them, and so they loved it. And now Noah's like, can you tell your T-Koi friend that I need more? And I'm like, oh my god, you greedy ass.
Hmm.
I'm like, bro, calm down. Chase doesn't really care about it at all. So Noah's like, I'll have yours.
Hmm.
I'm like, no, I'm like, T-Koi made that for Chase. And he's like, yeah, but he doesn't want it. And I'm like, he didn't say he didn't want it. He just don't want to wear it. And he's like, I said I'd put it on my book bag. And Noah's like, yeah, but I will wear it on my other arm because I have two.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't fucking grab you with your excuses. He's like, I'll say anything. Like,
Right.
Mm.
oh, really, Sissy? Thank you.
And
I
now we're
just,
putting the summer stuff away for the winter, time. Because even if you're from the south, it'll still get cold.
oh,
Places
yeah.
that weren't getting snow 10 years ago, we're getting snow nowadays with this
Yeah.
global warming
Oh,
crap.
Mhm.
it
Hmm.
is, and I think it's gonna be a crazy one. Sissy,
Hmm.
I'll text you. I'll go look on your thing and I'll text you which one it was.
Mhm.
But yeah, everybody says this winter is gonna be really bad.
Hmm.
I'm like not excited for it at all, John.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that one.
I wish we could
Absolutely.
week it away.
Yeah. Very true.
Also,
Absolutely.
I was thinking about doing on here one time, Sean.
Uh-huh.
Like a survivor and recovery like bingo kind of thing.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
something that will help people to like, keep things refreshed in their mind of like,
Coping
names.
skills and stuff.
Yes. So like, you can match this with that, and
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. It would be really fun, I think. So I'm kind of trying to like work on that because I think that would be awesome.
Who did that one time though? Somebody
Well,
did that. Was
Alex,
that Dream? Was that
it was
Dream
Alex
Floral and
and
Alex?
yeah, Alex and Bomb. Bomb set it up.
Oh,
It was
Bomb. Yeah.
the Fed
Hmm.
bingo is what it
Hmm.
was.
Okay.
So it was like,
Yeah.
what catch was, this,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
know, it
That
was
was
that.
pretty cool.
It was.
Absolutely. I remember that. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
cool. I'm down. I'm down. Like I said,
Just to let you-
if you could go to, do the streams on Tuesdays, that would work better for
No,
me
we
than
can always
Wednesdays.
push the days. We can always
Yeah.
push the days because. So I was looking at the what do you call those analytics? Is that what it is?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, I'm like I don't know if I'm saying it right either.
That's no, you're
um,
good.
and I don't know what any of it means, but I do know that like
Wednesday, the time we come on is one of the least shaded times, meaning like people aren't always on, you know what I mean? Like this is like a very not popular time. So I was looking at it, and the only reason why I do it during the day is because the boys are not home.
Yeah.
But if I do it somewhat towards like an evening time, or as long as the boys are situated in the room, and usually by then they're chillaxing, watching TV, because dinner's been done. So we can always work that out if that would be something you'd be okay with, like a Tuesday evening or whatever. Like we can look and see,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Tuesdays would definitely work better than Wednesdays, because Tuesday into Wednesday is the first night I go back to work of my, it starts my week.
Right.
So Tuesday I'm still like, off, technically. So just like the Sunday streams, I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when Irene and I do the stream Sundays, I'm in the zone, even though I may not look like it, and I look like
Right.
she does good with the streams, but
I'm gonna write down Monday and Tuesday so I can look at it on the thing.
Absolutely.
Monday and Tuesday, Sean off. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I was looking at it and I just figured, because there's not many people that get to come on here. And then I got a lot of people that message me and they're like, damn, I missed your stream. Like either I was at work or, and they're like, I'll go back and rewatch it, and they're like, I like to watch your stream, so I hate missing it. So I end up feeling bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I specifically chose this time because it was midweek. It was a good day to check in on people, but the kids are not here to, hound me every 2 seconds.
Any stream I see, I try to go and at least hit the like button, even when I'm at work, because I work 1 a.m. to 11:50, and I'll say the bad guy or whoever it is, Lock, whatever. I'll go in and I'll hit that like button.
Yep, I do the same too. Even if I'm not chatting, I'll always like it.
I'll try to
support. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel bad because then people are like, "Oh, you wasn't even in the stream. Did you see it?" And it's like, I'm listening. I'm just not chatting. I hit the like, keep my earbud in, and keep it moving. Do what I got to do. Because I'm still supporting you. I'm still hearing what's going on. I just don't always get the time to sit and enjoy a full stream. I may chat for like 5 minutes and then I stop chatting and people are like, "Oh, Jules must have left," but I'm not even in the same room as my phone. I can't type in and be like, "I'm here," so I just don't. But I think you going in and liking it is the most important thing anyway.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm guilty of it, but
all right, Lisa, have a good day. Always great to see you.
But I gotta head out too. My laptop is about to die. The freaking battery on this thing is like smaller than my bladder, so
All right, Smashly, have a good day.
It dies fast on you, Smashly?
Is it what?
Does it die fast on you? Like, does it if you have it fully charged or what?
Yeah, even if I have it fully charged, it's like 45 minutes max. It's so weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. So
I just keep mine plugged in. I try to, but that hurts it too. But what the hell are you gonna do?
Right? I mean, this thing is like, I think it's like $85 for a battery for it. I'm like,
yeah, right.
Keep it plugged in. I mean,
45 minutes is good enough.
Right? I ain't complaining.
Exactly.
Exactly what I'd be saying.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a pleasure. Yep.
Absolutely. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Cub Scout. Busy. I still cannot find like where it has an actual list of other names. Like that, I don't know. Like I literally think I just keep clicking the wrong shit.
Yeah. When it comes to the analytic, go back to analytics for a second. When it comes to impressions and click-through rate, I don't pay attention to that crap.
Right.
When you look at that stuff.
Yep. Thank you, Penny. I love you.
I mean, you're mainly looking on your phone for right now, but you got the laptop going, right? So on the laptop, I mean, you could see, the viewers' age, the viewers'
Yep.
cities,
It's
all that
I
crap,
took screenshots of it to send you because I knew I wouldn't remember.
Yeah,
But I took screenshots to send you, so I'll send them to you so you can see them. But it does show
absolutely.
our viewers are mostly, I think it said like between 25 and like the two tiers. So like 25 and then the last
Yeah,
highest age I think is like 55,
yeah.
whatever.
But
Uh
Irene and I streams, we're not getting enough viewers to show that, but we're getting enough viewers to obviously show subscribed and not subscribed. So we'll have 75% of our viewers will be subscribed, 25% will be, unsubscribed. We don't get the age and we get the demographic though. So we can see who's watching from the United States, who's watching from Nigeria, what
right.
city they're in, stuff like that. So,
See, that's cool.
yeah.
Like I don't understand how to read it. You know what I mean? So I look at
Hmm.
it, I look for the stuff I
Yeah.
know and understand. Like I can clearly tell that, the dark purple on there means like that's when people are on YouTube the most. You know what I mean? Like that stuff I could
Hmm.
read. But,
Yeah.
um, trying to figure out, when it says, oh, like this is the peak time for that, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, Irene always wants me to put the hashtags in so people will find the shit better,
Right.
but I don't like to put the interracial. I just don't like doing that,
Right.
and the other stuff. So I stay
Mhm.
away from that.
Yep.
She's supposed to sign into that account, but on her phone, she has to sign out of her other account first. And she's been we'll get there, but once she signs in, she'll have more control over that channel. But yeah,
Right.
and obviously I don't have control to your dashboard, but you got people.
Yep.
You got, Jay, you got Ed, Bill, whoever,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I
you
think
know,
I don't even know if Ed still has it. I'd have to give it to him again. But that he's the other person I ask about like computer stuff because
hmm hmm
Um, but I know like when I first started, I had to have him. I had to give him access to all my shit because I'm like, I don't know how to get in here. I don't even know, what I'm doing.
yeah,
It's like my stream is in 5 minutes. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
right,
I'm like,
hmm
listen, all y'all are gonna be like, Jules is like that annoying sister you cannot get rid of. You love her, but you cannot stand her because she asks for too much shit.
hmm
So he's laughing, but he had to come in and like literally explain to me, log me in and shit through
hmm
his computer, and then just get me an easy link to just open up.
yeah,
As time went on, I was able to understand. So like, I figured between you and Jay and Ed, I'll definitely be able to get one of you guys to help me understand
yeah.
what, which is why I took the screenshots.
Yeah, I mean, if you give me your login stuff and let me onto your dashboard, I could help you more. But without that, there's not much I could do. But
I can give
and
you,
I'd be more than willing to help you out.
yep,
You know,
I can give you that stuff.
I got this enough like StreamYards that I deal with. Like I have our StreamYard, I
Yep.
have mine and Irene's StreamYard. I got Southwest's StreamYard. I got Irene's own channel StreamYard. Like I mean, so mm-hmm,
I love you,
yeah.
Penny. You're so sweet. I'll take a picture of the poem and send it to you so you can show Jordan. That was not the original poem I was looking for that I wanted you to share with your son, but um it's very close to the other one anyways, it's still kind of the same idea, except it gets more descriptive. Where like I actually talk about like, I'll take your family, I'll take your friends, I'll take your life, kind of shit. So it was a little more involved, but I still loved this one. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do I'm gonna hopefully do a stream hopefully later this evening, and I'll share my thoughts and hopes for my podcast. Yay! Definitely do, Smashley. That would be really cool. Thank you, honey. Dickie, you gotta rewind and listen to my poem. 'Cause I don't really want to read it again. It's messy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rewrite it out and then I'll like eventually we'll type it up and like keep it on my phone or something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. You were finishing up as I texted you. That was early this morning. I forgot what time I texted you, but I wanted to make sure today that I said, okay, when I get home from work, I'm gonna
yeah,
shower. and I'll be back. It's the same shit all the time now. 12:50, I usually say same thing,
Yep.
but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was like 11, maybe 30 or something. You know.
I thought I was gonna be late because I got held up at work. An
Yeah.
extra like 10-15 minutes, but it
Yeah,
didn't
Penny,
happen.
that has sadly been up to me, and I have not done it yet, but I will. I'm making him an entirely new merch site, because the place that we go through right now for Jay's merch, he thinks it's expensive. I kind of think it's expensive. Other people say it's fine because they've gotten stuff from there and they say it's well worth it. Um, and I think it's worth it, but I just want something a little bit lighter for people who can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I can't afford it. It took me a couple of months to save up to get my hoodie, and it was like $40 or whatever, $38 or something. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't have that, you know? So I'm
Yeah.
looking at a couple of sites. I just got to start asking around, if people know, like if they've used it, if they like it, and how they feel the pricing is. Because like I can go look online and see what their prices are, but like it's not just me personally if I like the prices. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I got to ask other people and see. But once I do make his merch site, because I'm working on it, that and his business cards this week. Um, I will absolutely add the crew neck sweatshirts, the ones without the hoods for you. Let me write it down before I forget too, actually, because we all know I'm gonna forget if I don't write it down. All right, crew neck sweatshirt. PPS for Henny. I don't know why I feel stuffy today. Like my nose feels stuffy today. Like I feel like I can't. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's like I never had allergies in my life. So I fucking you know what's weird too, Sean? Not
Yeah.
not last night. No, it was the night before. Noah out of nowhere woke up in the middle of the night with a bloody nose.
Mm. Yeah, that happens to me. Yeah, when the weather changes. Yep. Hmm.
Okay, because I'm like, what the fuck? He woke up, it was like 3 a.m. and he sits up and he's like, Mom, I'm bleeding from somewhere. And I was like, I woken up, not looking, I don't understand. So I'm like, where? And then he was like looking around and he's like, touching his face and stuff, and he's not getting anything. And all of a sudden he goes, puts his hand to his nose and he goes, My nose is bleeding. And I was like, What? And I looked, it was literally all over my bed. The poor kid's nose was bleeding for a minute before he woke up.
Hmm.
I was like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah, I
Uh,
hate that at nighttime. It's the
yeah.
worst.
And
Hmm.
I thought maybe dry air, like
Yeah.
maybe I should put the moisture on in the room or something at night.
Hmm. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Never, never done that before. I felt so bad for that kid. I
I'm
think,
still not feeling right. Weeks later now, I'm still not feeling right. You know what I'm saying? So. Hmm.
I mean, I'm not 100% either since I had COVID. I,
Hmm.
still feel like the headaches a little, the body aches are, obviously the stuffy nose a little bit. Just little things, but I mean,
Hmm.
thankfully it's not as bad anymore. I just want it to
Yeah.
fully go away, you know. Yeah, you guys should go
Absolutely.
sub to Sean and Irene if you haven't because they're freaking awesome. They're just such a good stream. Like I am literally every time I'm in there, I feel like the third wheel because I'd be like
Mm.
the only one chatting 90% of the time.
We're gonna
So it's
adopt you soon, Jules. We're gonna adopt you.
like,
Put you in a spare bedroom.
yep,
Absolutely.
like Jay having a conversation. And I'm like, Mom, Dad, let me join.
Hmm. I waited so long in this stream to put that because I want it to be for the OGs.
Yeah,
That
yep,
stick around for stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and I want it to be like that on our channel. I don't care if
It's
there's
a
three
meaningful.
people.
All
Yeah, I
right.
don't care if there's three that's in it. We're
Yeah,
gonna spin the wheel. Last man standing. Take a name off. Take a name off. Whoever's last wins the
yep.
$100.
And
If you
that's
live
the
in the
thing.
U.S., go
I
ahead,
like
Jules.
that idea. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. And it's fair, you know?
When you do one spin, I mean that's not fun. The shit's over
Right.
in 2 seconds. To me, it's like,
Right.
um, you
And
know,
the anticipation, all that for that one spin, and then you're like, here's the winner. And they're like, can we do it again?
Right, exactly. So I've always, when I did my old ones, it was always last man standing, and that way you keep the viewers in your stream as well. So you're doing that, which is a plus as also. And that's it. If you're in the U.S., we could do PayPal, Cash App. If you're, overseas, we'll figure it out. But it's
I think
$100,
overseas you can do PayPal
giveaway.
or Venmo.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
countries don't even have those stuff.
right.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember somebody from the UK had said that they only had like PayPal.
Mhm.
What's her name? Kodiak.
Yeah.
She does PayPal, I think. And she's in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Well, we'll
Uh,
figure it out. Yeah, no matter what, I'll get it to you, whether
I
I
was
got
gonna
to
say
do a Western Union or whatever. I don't give a shit, even though I pay extra.
you know,
Yeah, it's all
which is
good.
cool. And like you said too, I mean, ultimately it don't matter like how many people's in there, just that they're in there, and the ones that are in there right now are the ones who truly love and support y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what we're gonna do is we're not gonna. Originally, I was thinking of making a separate video and saying this is the video that you have to comment on, but I'm gonna throw it into a live and say this is the live you have to comment on, like an hour in
Yep.
to it. That way, the people that are there who hear it and the rewatchers that make it that far, if they do, comment on that, and then I take the names from that live, put those on the wheel, and then do
I don't
last man
know,
standing.
Sasha. I don't know how to. I don't even know like how many watch hours I need for that. I don't know none of that.
Mhm.
I have no idea. I think somebody told me you had to have like 4,000 watch hours, but I don't even know if that's true.
Ashley,
So
I've been asking her, but we're getting there, Ashley.
mm,
We're getting there.
I'm gonna send Sean all the screenshots after the stream, and then I'll figure out because I don't fucking remember what my password is.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out if I have to change it to give him the password or whatever. Then I can do that. But that way he can go in and figure it out. You need 4K watch hours and 1K subs,
Mhm.
and they'll email you and you'll apply. So when I checked the stream, what I say Sunday or whenever I seen you, it was 3750 is what we had,
Yeah. Yeah.
3,750 watch hours.
Mhm.
Um, so I will check it again after the stream and screenshot it. Because that was like, I don't know, I think at the beginning of the week or whatever.
Mhm.
And then just keep an eye on it,
Yeah.
But
You used to only be able to monetize from a computer, but now you can do it from a phone. Because on the studio now it says monetize in the bottom right corner,
oh, really?
and you can monetize on a phone now. Yeah, but for
Oh,
years it was only on a computer you could
I
do
think
it.
I remember you saying that to me before that because
Yeah.
that's why I was worried because I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I got my mom's laptop, but I didn't know she was gonna let me hold on to it for now either. So I thought I'd have to give it back to her. So I was kind of freaking
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But
Any of us could have always logged in and put your information in for you. It's nothing crazy. It's just your name, stuff like that. I don't even think you put your social security number in. I don't think you need that.
right.
And then like your banking information or whatnot and stuff like that. So
Well,
yeah,
either way, I was gonna say I'll have to have you like help me, figure it out because obviously I trust you and I trust Edward. You guys are good with technology and computers and shit, and
yeah,
I trust you guys with my information. So at least it'll be easy if you know what I mean.
yeah.
'Cause
Nice,
I
man.
don't,
So
I don't.
200 hours. She's
Oh,
200. I thought she hit it. I thought she hit it and got monetized already. But Smashy, did you put up the playlist? Let me see.
oh, and I did. Did you see that I organized some playlists on our channel, Sean?
No, I'm gonna check that right now. Let me peep that too.
I made
On the
some that
laptop.
were just Survivor like chill streams, some that were interviews like
Mhm.
Survivor stories. Um,
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, 5 on this one, 3 on this one, 8 on this one. All right.
yeah,
That's awesome. Absolutely. And the
because I
channel's at
forgot that you had
26,000
said that.
views.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot that you had said that, and I was looking at it when I looked at the analytics. I'm like, I'm gonna just do this real quick and see if this is what Sean meant. I'll show him, but I
Yeah.
forgot it.
That's exactly what it is. You did the. That's it. Yep. Now I'm on Smashley's channel. Let me see. Playlist. She's got usually when she's got her Survivor stories up. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Usually when you put up like other people's playlists, and you put them public, they can copyright you for that. So I keep those private, but
Right.
you know,
Because does it show like so? Say if I go on like you and Irene's page, right?
hmm
Or like a certain video or whatever, does that show up in my playlist? Like, is that something I got to private? Like, what is that?
no, it'll just show up for you that all the videos that you liked, the
Okay.
liked videos, that stays private to you. Yeah.
Okay. And so
hmm
I don't need to add like other people's playlist or streams on my playlist at all, right?
No, no,
Okay.
not at all.
I was gonna say if so, I need directions on how to do that too.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll get it there. We'll get it there. I'm still here, man. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere, you know. Absolutely. I'm at 37.99 hours, so hopefully soon. All right, Smashley. I'll start running now that you have the playlist up. I'll really start running it from my spare phone. Because before you didn't have that, and I didn't know that, and I said, okay, I'll run your hours. So
Oh, what, like play
200.
things through so that it gives the hours, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't even know that. I would, because at least
hmm
I could probably play it through my phone, off my regular, what's it
Yeah.
called, phone, and give it the
hmm
time.
Yeah. No problem, Smashley. All good. You know,
Sean rocks.
yeah, I'll do that tonight because it goes from one to the next, and you can let it run overnight and shit on a spare phone. So,
Uh,
before she didn't have the playlist up, so I would have to go to an individual video. So I couldn't run the stuff at night like I wanted to help
right,
get
it
our
wouldn't go
hours
back
up.
to back, right?
Exactly. No.
Okay, got you.
Yep.
Because I was just gonna say, what's the point in doing it off the playlist? But if that's so, it like plays one stream after the next, whatever's in the playlist is what you'll
Yeah.
be. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she does have 2 3 hour lives, which is great. That's what you want, you
Yep.
know. And it'll play them, So what's today? Today's
The
Wednesday. By the end of the weekend, you should be there just from my phone. So
yeah,
yeah.
it's the 12th.
hmm I had to deal with all that crap when I had my original channel. See, a lot of people don't know that I had a channel myself. It was monetized. YouTube took it down, cancel culture.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go into the specifics of why and what it was, but they took my shit down. I could have probably got it back. And even to
right.
this day, Irene says, you should still try to get it back. And I said, well, if I did, I would give it to you, meaning her. But
Right.
it's, whatever.
He is awesome. He is awesome for
Thank you,
sure.
Smashley. I appreciate that. I try to be, I try to be a good dude.
You are a good dude.
Thank you.
Oh, the wolf is back.
You're not so bad yourself, Sean. I didn't even think of that. You're just smart. Yeah, absolutely. Triple X.
It's
That's
like
why I
things
call
you
it
don't
Triple
think
X.
of.
hmm
Like I never thought about that, like
hmm
that kind of stuff. I thought you just, I literally thought you just have to like play a video and watch it.
hmm
Let's see what.
Uh-oh, the wolf's howling. He must be dabbing right now. Uh-oh.
Right.
Hmm. Ooh, werewolf the thunder.
Let's
Wolf is in the building.
see. Oh, I also found. Oh, why did I do that? That's not the enter button. I can't even see. I didn't realize they just started doing this too, but like for a suicide crisis line, you can now text 9888 or you can chat on 988lifeline.org.
Hmm.
So like if you're feeling suicidal or whatever, you can at least text that and get somebody to talk with. So that's really cool.
hmm
Let's see. What else did I want to address before I forget? Oh, also, you guys, please go check out the it's Facebook and Instagram, but it's called An App a Day Keeps the Sickos Away. And they will tell you apps that, like, what they have in there,
Mhm.
like Roblox and what's worse about it, how to do the parental controls. Like, they get into it. It's freaking awesome. So if
Yeah.
you have kids, you definitely want to go follow that page on both Facebook and Instagram.
Mhm.
I'm excited next week back to hunting. Hell yeah. That's what's
Get
up,
some,
Blake.
get some of that deer meat right there. It's
Right.
very salty, but I love venison.
Yep. I think it was my dad who was just talking about that. He's like, "You ever had deer sausage?" And I was
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, unfortunately, I did one time because I'm petrified to eat deer. I don't know why. I just am." But
Yeah.
so my friend Zach, he's like that hillbilly kind of dude.
Mhm.
He'll go to a party with assless chaps on because he just don't give a fuck, and he'll sit
Duck
outside and blow up fireworks and shit.
Duck Dynasty type of shit, right?
Yes,
Duck Dynasty.
yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Go on. So he one time he goes deer hunting and stuff, and he caught a deer. So he had it hanging in the back of his truck, and I'm like, Zach, get it away from me. The next morning, this motherfucker had gutted and took care of the deer or whatever. He got all the deer meat. He
Yeah.
made sausage, Sean, and he came to my
Yeah.
house, and I said, "Oh,
Mhm.
you never cook, Zach. You brought me breakfast." He brought sausage, bacon. I mean, I was like, "What the fuck?" But he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "My mom was so proud of me for cooking my first time. You got to try this." And I'm like, "What kind of sausage is it?" He's like, "It's good sausage." And he's like, "Just take a bite. You won't be sorry." And I'm like, "If you poison me, Zachariah, we fighting."
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
I honestly took a bite and I fucking loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's salty compared to like ground beef, say,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
Yep.
Really good.
I was like, yeah, I was a little mad at myself. Because as I'm
Mhm.
eating it, and he's like, "I fucking tricked you. I got you." He's like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "Oh my God, please don't tell me." I honestly was like thinking he was gonna be like, "Oh, like deer dick or something fucking,
Yeah.
because he's that
I'll eat.
fucking."
Oh, people get crazy. They eat the eyeballs and stuff of
Do they
different
really?
animals and the tongues. I'm just like, how the hell can you do that? Like
I've
the
seen
shit
people
blows
do
up
the
in your
cow
mouth.
tongue shit. That thing
Yeah.
looks disgusting. It's like
Yeah.
huge. Who the
Yeah.
fuck would eat that?
It's
Why?
monstrous. Yeah.
What is in
Yeah.
that that's not in the regular fucking steak, yo?
Mhm.
Oh, I
Exactly.
can't imagine the texture, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
no. Like, I got tricked
Yeah.
into eating deer
Yeah.
meat about fucking it.
Exactly. What's
Mountain oysters, what's that?
a name for deer?
It is?
Well, oysters like oysters are in the ocean, plentiful.
Yeah.
Deer are in the mountains, plentiful. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
assuming that's what it is.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, Smash. I don't know why they fucking call it mountain oyster.
Oh, it's balls.
That's so fucking weird. I never heard that term, mountain oyster. Oyster.
Who's got the biggest balls of them all? Boom, 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 boom. The AC/DC shit. Yeah. I've got big balls and he's got big balls, but who's got the biggest balls of them all?
That's so
This
fucking
shit was great.
hilarious.
That's a classic Halloween song too, I think.
Is it
You know?
really?
Yeah, it comes out around this time of year.
That's
Beer meat. Bear meat is good too. I never had that, Wolf. Never had a
very
kangaroo is good. You had kangaroo too? Wow. I'll
nice.
eat like duck and stuff, but like when it comes to like squirrel and shit, yeah, I don't mess with
What the
that.
fuck are you eating this shit?
Hmm.
Kangaroo? Elk? Ew. I'm like, mm-mm. That's a little fucking bit much there, Blaze.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are all in the country, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, like I never fucking never once even thought that was a thing, to be perfectly honest. I don't know you could even eat alligator. Like, I mean, clearly they have some kind of meat, but the way they look on the outside, it's like you don't You know what I mean? Like you think
What,
fucking
alligator?
or a purse. Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah, yeah.
said he tried alligator, and all I'm thinking about is like a purse and some shoes, not meat.
You ever seen that show Swamp People? They go and hunt the alligators in the bayous. I love that show. So great. Yeah. Yep.
You can get them in a jerky. Really? Wait, get what in a jerky? Which one? The elk and stuff? Yeah,
I
me
don't
too, Smashly.
I don't know. He's named so many animals. I don't remember. He said ostrich,
Yeah.
kangaroo,
Yeah.
bear. Yeah, he must be a full-on hunter. When you're a full-on hunter,
Yeah.
you'll go hunt anything,
Yep.
and stack
I
your
mean,
freezer up with it.
right. If I was ever, stuck in the woods, and needed
Mhm.
to survive, fine. You know what I mean? I would absolutely eventually probably cave to do it. I'd probably eat plants
Mhm.
before I, honestly even cut a deer to eat it. But elk and like I can't. I just can't. Hey,
Mhm.
trust no one. Thanks for coming, honey.
Yeah. Yep.
He's
Mhm.
calling again.
Yeah. Well, he's the wolf. That's his trademark.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, let me type in an app a day in here. I don't have the link on me right now either, you guys, but I will post and restart this right now so I can remember to post this on my community post with the other stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna write it. If I just star it, it's not gonna because I already have it starred. All right, community.
Well, yeah, especially lamb chops. Yeah,
Ew.
that's a common thing. For
I
and
don't want
turkey
them.
too. Turkey, I don't mess with. Even at Thanksgiving, I don't mess with turkey. I eat chicken, but it's got to be boneless. If I can picture the animal while I'm eating it, I don't want no part of it. It's got to
Oh
be
god.
boneless.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I can't. Like,
Yeah.
you want to know what's messed up is with okay. So when I eat chicken, because I'm super picky, like
Mhm.
you wouldn't even believe it. Like I love meat. I love, chicken and
Mhm.
steak, right?
Mhm.
If I am eating chicken and it's even a little fucking pink, bro, I literally will throw up and I can't touch chicken for months. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
But then it's like when I first eat it again, I honestly have it in my head, like I'm picturing the chicken. I can't. It makes me so not like my stomach fucking genuinely hurts. I'm like, I can't. I probably just fucking poisoned myself.
My stuff is well done. Like if I make a burger, it's got to be
Yeah,
well done. That has no pink in it. Can't. It's got to be well done. Yep.
exactly. Follow on IG and Facebook. Oh, I just sent it, and I was meaning to put it on here. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. An app a day keeps the sickos all. All right, my bad. Oh, it wasn't even one after the other, but whatever.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
Smashly. You can't have your chicken medium rare.
yeah.
Definitely can't.
I can't even do my steak that way. I just.
Mhm.
uh, And no smash. I mean, like, say if you go to the Chinese place or whatever, and you order chicken wings, and there's like a slight fucking hint of pink. I mean, it don't even have to like look like pink, but if it's not fucking white, bro, I will throw
Mhm.
up.
Mhm.
I can't do it, and I won't order from that place again. Like, no meat, you know.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then people will be like, "Oh my god, it was so good!" Like, I'm like, I fucking found a piece of chicken with pink in it, and all the rest was cooked, but and then they're like, "Oh, you could have just thrown that one away." No, I threw them all away. I would rather waste my money than be sick or worrying about it and thinking about it the entire time I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a
Mhm.
waste of time for me.
Exactly. You hear weird, crazy stories. Like I was reading an old article about a kid. He was young. He
Yeah.
was like 20 years old that ate leftover Chinese food,
Yep.
and he ended up having to get both his arms and both his legs amputated.
What the? Why? Like
Yeah,
there was something wasn't cooked right in the
yeah,
food?
something in the food got
Oh
him.
my God.
Yeah, I think I still have that article saved to my Facebook Messenger thing.
Yeah.
If I can scare it up, I'll send it to you later,
Yeah.
Jules. It's a crazy
I
story. Hmm.
yeah, I would like to see that. We just
Hmm.
watched on Wits channel a lady who let her kids infestation with fucking lice. Uh it got to the kid so bad the kid got sick, like internally sick. I think she died, but I'm like, that's fucking nuts, bro. Like, how do you
Hmm.
even,
Hmm.
you know? So yeah, Smashly, it's on both Facebook and Instagram. I think on Instagram, like I'll get the links and I'll post them on my community page so you guys can all access it regardless.
Hmm.
But I think on Instagram it is just an app a day, but on Facebook it's an app a day keeps the sickos away.
Hmm.
Thank you, Smashly. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. Like I check that page once a week at least. I mean, it's so worth. It's like, if you have kids, and especially these days with the gaming and the way they're all online, like we should really be so proactive in doing what we can to keep them safe when they're on those apps. You know,
True. Yeah.
and an app a day is just they're fucking amazing.
Hmm.
Let me find this again so I could type this in chat too.
I'm looking forward to my lunch today. I'm having a mix between pancakes and French toast
Ooh,
because they had that at work. Like we get a lot of food at work a lot. They have
do you
pizza
really?
there. Yeah, they'll have egg sandwiches. They'll have cream cheese bagels and cream cheese and butter bagels. So today was pancakes and French toast. So I went up and I grabbed the thing of French toast, and then I wait till everybody grabs stuff, and there's always extra. And then I grabbed one each of the other ones. So now I got 3 platters of
Oh
pancakes and
yeah.
French toast. Hell yeah. I'm gonna heat that up, spread some butter on that shit, and
Fuck
go to
yeah.
town, man.
Cinnamon on your French toast. What?
It's a nice break from my oatmeal and my banana because that's
Right.
usually my one healthy meal of the day. But today I'm skipping that.
Yep. Hey, you're like, fuck that, I got French toast.
Yeah.
I
I like,
would do.
last night Irene said to me, she goes, Sean, you lost a lot of weight,
Yeah,
which is
you look
which is
into it
true.
awesome. Yep.
I was 200 pounds when I met her, like 203.
Really?
Now I'm like
I do
172.
remember, you looked a little fuller in the face, but,
Yeah. And she's like, oh, you could lose more. I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, no, man, I don't know.
You're like, babe, you know exactly what you're talking about. I love you.
I still got the hair on my head and the hair on my face
Yep.
for her. You know,
Right. Oh,
it's
I know.
amazing what
It's
you
like
do.
she wants you to grow it out, right? Your hair?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember her saying that. I almost typed this in wrong. All right, 988 lifeline.org. How are you doing, Jamie? I'm really glad you popped in, dude. I haven't heard from you in a while. I mean, I see you
Yeah.
sometimes post on the PP Math Gilded just to say hey.
Is it Jamie or Jaime? I don't know.
Jamie.
Oh.
Jaime is Hime. She's Ghost Decoy.
Oh. No, not that Jaime. I mean,
Oh,
like
you just
the
meant
way
it's a
that's
J
spelled can
silent?
be Jaime
Yeah.
too, I think. Yeah. I've seen that and I always wondered. I'm like, is that Jamie or Jaime? Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just Jamie Pimentel.
All right. No offense to you, Jamie. My bad. I was just curious.
You're fine. It's like
Mhm.
better that you ask though than assume. I
Mhm.
always tell people, I'm like, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So
Mhm.
better to ask questions and find out the answer.
Yeah. Shoot first and ask questions later.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh,
Uniform.
me. I just wanted to post some of these in here because,
Yeah, the
um,
Spanish. Yeah, that's
I,
right.
yeah, because the J is silent in Spanish.
Mhm. I know somebody that has a YouTube channel. Jaime, I forget what the hell his name is, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
Is it
Spanish.
spelled like that?
Yeah, I believe so. Jaime, let me see if it comes up. He does videos on he owns a bunch of vending machines and stuff. He does videos on that.
Oh,
Jaime,
really?
yeah,
That's
Jaime
really cool.
Ibanez. That's it. He spells it just like that. Jaime. Jaime Ibanez.
Okay, I got ya.
Yeah, he's a big channel. He's got like a 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, he's up there. But I dig those videos of people that got like soda machines and snack machines, and they show you them going to collect the money and stuff. I love watching that stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. I
Freaking
mean, and it's cool to
cool.
watch too, to be
Mhm.
honest. You
Yeah.
know, like
Absolutely.
interesting because,
Mhm.
I always like to, look at stuff that I never, really, like I never really understood how it worked, or I'm just like, curious. I always tell people it's fun to have some useless knowledge too, you know what I mean? You find out weird
Yeah.
random shit and it's like, wow, this is cool.
Mhm.
You know? Is this
That's
Sean the one we always tell to go? No, that's bad boy Sean. Sean is a bad boy.
SCAN. Mhm. John is a bad boy. You always got to clean his room. Mhm.
Yep. I
He
know,
goes,
every time I see him, it's like, go clean your room.
he's like, I'm canceling my membership. It's all over for me. You know.
Yeah, right.
That's what he says. I'm canceling
Mhm.
my membership. It's all over for me. That's just. I'm like, okay, no problem.
It's like, my room
Mhm.
is dirty and I'm gonna get in trouble. I gotta go.
Mhm.
It cracks me up. Of course, Bryden have to do the kid stuff. Gotta handle the babies.
But I need to clean my room also, though. Trust no one. I need to clean my room. So.
Sean's
Mhm.
like, technically today I'm gonna have to clean my room. I could be Sean as a bad boy, just clean my room.
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
Oh,
man. So you definitely do with vending machines apps, especially in the right locations. If you got them in like hotels and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, yeah. High
yeah,
traffic areas. Absolutely.
I like that.
Like Amazon, they have outside vendors that supply, because we do have food there. We have drinks in the refrigerators.
Yep.
There's a company that comes in and does that. And they give the company a certain cut, just like every vending machine owner. I'm hearing a freaking echo on my end. They
Oh,
give
you
them
know?
a certain cut of their, yeah, now it's gone.
Oh,
But that's what they do. I mean,
that's kind of
every,
cool though. Like, I always wondered too, like when they open it up, because like where you put the money and stuff in, because I've walked by the
hmm
people doing the vending machines, and it just looks really cool. Like, I'm just curious how it all comes apart. You know what I mean? Like, I always
yeah.
wanted to watch it.
hmm
I don't
Another
know.
channel I watch is Investment Joy. He owns a couple car washes. He owns what is it, car washes and laundromats. And he goes to the laundromats and takes all the quarters out and puts it in his coin counter and stuff. I love watching that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Great.
and
hmm
I bet they make hella good money.
They do. Yeah,
You know, because you
absolutely.
figure people are not going to be able to ever, not need a washing machine or not need a
That's
vending machine. You know what I mean?
exactly. Right spot and you're good. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, let's see. This one's from Carl Jung. I'm writing up some quotes in here.
Oh, for a second, I thought that was George Young. Hmm.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Mm. The first time
That's
I read that quote, I was looking and I was like, Jung, is it Young or Jung? Because it's like
hmm
got to be a Chinese name, maybe.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes they do the silent J thing too.
hmm
And so I was like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna call him Jung.
That was the guy from the movie Blow, George Young. Um,
Oh yeah, I
that
know
that
that
Johnny
one.
Depp played. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's out of prison now. He
Is he
served all
really?
this time. Yeah, I think he was released. Let me see what year.
I was gonna say, yeah, 'cause I'm curious. That was such a good movie.
When was George
How to go get
um,
the kids situated their bread?
released?
My work, my privacy, Oop, privacy.
It was released in 2014. Yeah.
Oh wow! Wait, what year did it happen? I forget what year it happened. It was like 2000. No, was it 2000 or no?
1994, he was sentenced to 70
Oh,
years.
94. Okay.
Yeah, 70 years, and he got out in 20 years.
Wow,
Yep.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
I just pulled the damn cord out of my laptop. Let me put this back in.
Oh, did you? My energy, let's see. I found this poem too. This not poem, but this quote, and it didn't say who it was by, so I'm not gonna put who it's by because I clearly don't know. Y'all will start to notice I'm a little half like there and half not there because my brain cannot retain a lot of information at all. I'm lucky I retain any at this point.
Bride is back.
Yeah, I seen him. I was asking how. Safety, my intimacy.
Tell him, bride, I mess with the best and die like the rest.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Oh, so Braden, are you guys going, like, do you guys have a trip or something coming up soon? Is that soon or no? Like, I thought you guys were doing, like, a catch or something with, maybe it was Sammy or maybe, but I don't remember when it was.
A catch for Sammy?
Yeah, from PHI.
Oh.
I saw it. I mean, I thought somebody had said it in one of the chats, but I just wasn't sure who said it because I don't fucking ever remember stuff. And if it was like accurate, and if it was
Yeah.
accurate, when?
Right. Very true. Very true. This is a big comment here. Tatiana, OMG, that call, Alex. I call him Alex Howard was completely insane. He defended pedophilia. He said children at 3 understand sex if it's explained in a loving, informative way. Then consent to it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Those people need to be shot.
What, somebody that Alex did a call with was like
Yeah,
that? I missed it.
yeah. He's
Oh,
live. Yeah.
is that what the notification was for?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
he was doing one of those chill streams that he does and takes the call and yeah.
Yep. That's crazy that they defended that, dude. That's fucking gross.
Mhm.
Wow, it's bad if Alex hangs up because Alex controls people. You know what I mean? He trolls them like really well, and so it must have been getting to him if he hung up.
Yeah. Him in the manhole back in the day was something.
Mm-hmm.
The manhole. Ever since he got that one dude from the manhole, he really hasn't been on there,
Yep.
That old guy at the Sheets gas station. Hmm. And he made him wear the yellow sweatshirt. That was funny as heck.
Right.
Hmm.
Like, you look like a fucking big old highlighter. Stay there.
Hmm. That was a great one. Oh man.
I thought dude got out around 2016, give or take a couple of years. Yeah, Dickie. He said he was released in 2014, I think. Thank you, FTK, for popping in. I love you. I annoyed the shit out of him and told him he better pop in just to say hi at least. He's working, but
We
So,
appreciate it, FTK. We appreciate it.
see,
Appreciate
Sean,
everybody.
you're not the only one I annoy.
Oh, he still does, Brian? Yeah, I don't click on the late night streams much anymore. If I do, it's just to click the like and go off.
I'm like, I'm usually never up for them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, yeah, because I can't. I'm like, dude, I'm so tired all the time. All the crap I have to deal with, and then my youngest, the one that gets the seizures, sometimes she had a seizure at a friend's house, and they were outside or whatever, and they didn't even put anything under her head, so she hit her head quite a few
Oh
times.
Lord, yeah. My daughter used to get seizures back when she was like 3 to like 6, and then she like grew out of them. But yeah, so I
I
know
couldn't
that
do
all
that.
too well.
I couldn't. I mean, now she's 22, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I get, she's an adult, but the neurologist that we just had, Sean, wanted me to fucking videotape her seizure. I'm like, bitch, I got 2 fucking other little kids in the house who genuinely think Sissy's dying every
Yeah.
fucking time. I
Yep.
gotta stay calm to try to keep them calm and, and
True.
watch her to make sure she don't hurt herself. I can't,
Exactly.
no,
Yep.
I'm not videotaping that shit. Are you fucking new? Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. Some
You
of the
know?
shit that these doctors say, it's mind blowing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I literally explained to you what she does. She contorts. She looks like, in those scary movies, the Japanese girls that can like twist up and like crawl backwards and shit.
Yeah.
And do
Mm-hmm.
all like this shit with their hands. She looks like that. It's not like a shake seizure. It's her body contorts.
Yeah.
And so they're like, does she ever foam at the mouth? Like, I'm like, no. Yeah, Dickie, I always say that when people are dumb. I'm like, are you fucking new?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, it's scary. It's not like, because you know
Yeah.
what those people look like when they're doing the scary movies, you know what I'm saying? And the way that they
Mm-hmm.
like do it in the, weird she looks like that. So it creeps me out. I'm scared for her. I'm like, if she contorts hard enough, what if she breaks a bone? Because one of the doctors in Boston said it's very possible for her to do that if she contorts long enough.
Sure.
And she at
Absolutely.
that point is in no control of her body. So you know what I mean? If she does,
Mm-hmm.
I can't prevent it. Like, like
Yeah.
what if she breaks a leg or an arm or something? And I gotta just hit fucking record it. Like, you definitely gotta be new because that's not,
Yeah.
you can't do that. Like, and I couldn't handle this at 22, let alone, you had to deal with it at 3 to 6. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah.
I can't, like, I never, like, one of my brothers had a girlfriend who used to have seizures because she was diabetic and she didn't take care of herself. So she would get up in the morning and instead of having a glass of orange juice, like she was supposed to help her like sugar or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
she would fight us on it because she was staying with us at the time. And she would fight us on it. So every fucking morning, my brother would have to keep the whatever pen on him to like jab her leg um, when she was having the seizure to help her sugar so she could come back. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like, why fucking fight it, bro? Like, it's a glass of goddamn orange juice.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather deal with the seizures? Like, and then people gotta fucking, crowd around you. Like, and like one of my other brother, I have 5 brothers. So one of my other brothers was there one time and she was having a bad seizure, like bad,
Mm-hmm.
bad. And my brother that was dating her was trying to hold her still enough, but be able to, jab her leg, and he couldn't, hold her and jab her. So my brother,
Yeah.
since he, plays baseball and, his arms are pretty strong. So he had Jason hold her down, and hold her leg still. So Mikey could, jab her leg. But I'm like,
Yeah.
it's an everyday occurrence, bitch. Like, ain't you tired? It's like,
It's rough. Yeah, it's rough.
it's preventable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making the choice to have these seizures. You know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah.
view.
And when they come to, they don't know where they are. usually, they're lost in space about it. It's crazy. You have like grand mal seizures, and then I forget what the hell the name of the other one is. Grand mal. I
Five
think it.
minutes. Thank you.
I think that's the worst type. Is the grand mal
Yeah,
seizures.
I think you're right. I think the grand mal seizures are the worst ones. And I think that's why they asked me, does she foam at the mouth? Does her eyes roll in the back of her head? Kind of stuff. She's never foamed at the mouth. Her eyes do roll in the back of her head, but and then like when she had the seizure when we were on our family vacation, we were at the beach. I think it was in 2021, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was 2020, because it was like during the pandemic kind of. So there was like nobody around the beach. We were able to like get an Airbnb and stuff, and even on the
Mm-hmm.
boardwalk, it was pretty empty. But we were on the boardwalk gonna wait for the fireworks and stuff that they do on the beach, and she had just put her headphones in. I mean, we had a great day, so it wasn't like I honestly think most of her seizures are stress related, like some type of like super mega emotion going on, whether it's anxiety, stress, sadness, whatever. But I think that's what brings them on, because it's always when a situation's happening. But that day we had such a good day. Nobody argued. Like, I mean, we all did shit together as a family. Like, people were laughing. Like, she had a good
Yeah.
time. So she put her earbuds in and she was trying to hold on to the railing, because, like, right
Mm-hmm.
before the beach, they have the metal railing or whatever, and then the cement for the boardwalk and stuff where all the stores and shit are. And
Yeah.
she was to hold the railing after putting her earbud in, and she just out of nowhere spun fully around and then fell to the ground and started fucking contorting. And my other daughter, Ashley, had to try to hold her, put her head on her lap so she wouldn't smack her head. I mean, because she hit her head really good on the railing coming
Mm-hmm.
down.
There's there's a lot that know how to back themselves up to a wall if there's a wall,
Really?
and they slide themselves down. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's if there's something around. It's weird how that works, but yeah.
that
Mhm.
is crazy. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, and that it sucks too, because it's like, since we don't know the triggers, it's hard to be in a proper place that's safe.
That's true. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know?
Yep.
So that's why we're looking for a new neurologist for her. Um, the new hospital that she just saw for the seizure, they gave her a referral to another neurologist, but in Worcester. So at least like it'll be a actual like big doctor who's well known, they
Yeah.
deal with shit, and not somebody who's gonna be passive. Like, they're gonna actually look at her.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, that lady wanted her off her meds, all sorts of shit. I'm like, why would you have her not take her seizure med? It's like you are promoting her to have one. Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Especially when they take it for so long, coming off of it can cause a damn seizures in itself. So it's.
That's what I thought. I wasn't exactly sure either, but I was thinking, that's if it's in
Mhm.
your system enough, you know what I mean, and your body's used to that, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a shock to your system,
Absolutely.
you
Yep.
know.
True.
You'll skip that. I gotta read. I was chatting, you guys. Sorry. Um, Alex linked the Insane Guy's YouTube page on his Instagram. I love Alex.
Mhm.
And let's see. Let's see. That caller thought there should not be an age of what the fuck? Like, why wouldn't there be a need for an age of consent, bro? That's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Oh my
Crazy.
god.
Mhm.
Wow, that's so bad. I like those are the people, yeah, Dickie, exactly like the Grudge Girl. That's exactly like I couldn't think of the movie, but I remembered I was thinking The Ring or whatever, like when they come out of the TV or whatever and they're contorting like that. That's really what she'd be looking like.
Mhm.
They found the girl in the closet dead, and that's what my mom looked like when she OD'd. Oh yeah, I believe it, Smashly. It's so like it's tough. And to think I could sit calmly and record that, like, I don't know. I'm like, I really think that bitch is new.
Mhm. Just started yesterday. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to check that guy's YouTube out, because that's pretty fucked up. Like, how can you think there should be no age of consent? Like,
Mhm.
you know?
And he was talking about a 3-year-old or something like that.
Yeah, like the mid-grade and under doctor is diagnosed by process of elimination for the most part. Yep, basically. So that might explain why the doctor wanted to take it away to see if it was the issue. Yeah, she was doing good, Bryden, when she was on the seizure meds. We went a full year where she didn't have any, even in crazy situations. I don't even remember the medication because the doctor
Mhm.
wouldn't prescribe her another one. But
Mhm.
she would see if she would do, fine without it, or if we could figure out what the trigger was. I'm like, I mean, we can literally, after the seizure, maybe write in detail what was going on prior to the seizure.
Mhm.
Um, to me, that makes more sense than, hey, mom, videotape your fucking kid having a seizure. Because, I mean, I just like, I feel like even if I was a doctor and that was something that was necessary to do, I would never ask the parent to do it. Like, could you be, like, you love your kids. You don't want to see your kids going through that. And you
Mhm.
literally cannot help. And then when they wake up and they're scared and they're like, where am I? What happened? How'd I get here? I mean, it's like, and especially if they're surrounded by EMTs, that shit's extra scary.
Mhm.
Because she was the one that went through the sexual assault situation that was put on Snapchat. So it's re-traumatizing when she wakes up and the ambulance is there because she got EMTs standing over her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's
Exactly. Yep.
fucking extra scared, and she's like, what happened? Where am I? Who are you? What are you doing to me? And it's like, what? You know,
Yeah. They're lost. They don't know where they are. Absolutely. Mhm.
super tough. It makes me feel bad.
Especially when they're really young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they're really young. Yep.
How you doing, Jinx? Thanks for popping in, babes. I'm gonna like eventually come up with a shorter, better name, like, kind of like a something that migrates both, the warriors and survivors. Like, I honestly
Mhm.
thought about just doing that, like survivors and warriors, something.
Yep.
Um, but I will have to incorporate PP Mass in it in the beginning so that way people can find it. And then once people start getting used to it, I can take it off finally.
Mhm.
But people can't find it right now without the PP Mass extra on it.
Yeah.
If they want to take her off her meds, oh, she needs to be hospitalized to do it. Then they can see. Yeah, exactly, Tatiana. But so when they did that, they took her, like, she had just been out of the hospital after a seizure. And
Mhm.
this neurologist was someone that hospital had recommended, and could get her in fast. We took her there. We needed her to get seen somewhere fast and get her on medication, on a normal basis.
Mhm.
So we did, and after 2 visits, when she said that, it was like, no, I don't fucking think so. No.
Mhm.
Like, I don't care what credentials you got, you ain't shit. You ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking to my daughter about shit, you know.
Mhm. True.
Um, so, and it's
Absolutely.
she's been without the meds now for, God, it's been like 6 months. And this is literally the second time she's had one. So
Yeah.
six
Scary
months,
stuff.
yeah,
Definitely.
for sure.
Absolutely.
What, Trust No One? You like what? The Survivors and Warriors name? Because, like, I don't know, I wanted to, like, ask people, and then, like, I don't know, some people are like, well, I don't want you to think my name, the name I thought was a good idea is, like, not, what you're looking for. And it's like, but that's what I need. I need, ideas. Like, I'm welcoming that so I can make a decision. Um, because I want it to be something that I'm going to be happy with for a long time, but is also going to definitely kind of highlight the channel for what it is, you know, the type
Mhm.
of people that are here, you know, because it's just such a beautiful, like, non-judgmental place. Like,
Mhm.
you know, I have people that say to me all the time that it's kind of like a therapy session every week, like an uninformal, you know, it's just relaxing, and you know, you don't have to talk, you can, you know. Thank you, Jimmy.
Absolutely. Yep.
You
And
know.
you always have, you know, the people in the bushes that watch, you know. So
Yep.
that's what it is. So even if we're not seeing it change somebody's life, you know, it's gonna touch somebody, you know, the stream in one way or another. Absolutely.
And I always say I'm happy with that. Like, even if it, you know, what we
Yeah.
do helps
Mhm.
just one person or makes just one person feel a little stronger to either open up and talk, you know, find a therapist or, you know, whatever that is different for them to help them. It means everything to me.
True. True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When Penny had told me that our channel had actually saved two of the students in school. I mean, they felt strong enough and empowered by our channel that they both went forward and got help and got out of their abusive situations at home, um, and are now in a safe place. Like, that was huge. That was
Yeah.
huge, you know?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Yeah. When she said that to me, I was like, damn, I was like, that is definitely something that, like, me and Variety can rock with and be proud of for, you know, like, that's a big deal, you know, high school
Mhm.
students. It's felt like,
Mhm.
okay, well, this is the time, you know, like, fuck that. I'm not going to take
Yeah.
shit, you know?
Mhm.
You need to stand up for yourself, you know?
True. Very true. Yeah.
Feels warming and welcoming. The warriors and survivors and warriors, I
Yeah.
think they mean.
But
Yeah, maybe.
message me Monday night, Jules. Message me Monday night about Tuesday and let me know how you're looking with like time wise, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm gonna throw the live. I'm gonna send you those screenshots, and you can look at it and tell me like what you
Yeah.
think, you know, with your time. Because I'll send you the screenshot too of what it says with the time frame, like people on here, and what works with you best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
we can
Yeah.
figure it out. I might do that. Trust no one, because it might, you know, will make the name shorter too, which was a really big thing for me. I kept telling people I did not want a name that was so long because it makes it hard for people to find you. Um, I feel like the longer the name, the harder it is. You know, the
Mhm.
video of the debate with Alex is going to be on Rumble. Oh, good, Canadian. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm glad. I heard that guy was such a twat.
Yeah,
Twat.
I think I'm sub to his Rumble. I think I was like one of the like first couple. I don't know how many he's got now, but I'll have to go. Well, he's gonna private that stream. So let me click on his stream and go to that Rumble. Oh, he already took it down.
I
Okay,
can send you
members
his
only can.
Rumble account if you don't have it.
Yeah,
I can't do it off of this phone because I'm on it, but I feel like if I exit off, I don't know. Maybe if I,
yeah, yeah,
because we're almost done. I'm gonna just press the.
yeah. When you send me the stuff later, just do it with that, and that'll be good. Because I'm getting ready to have my lunch. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a bad headache.
Yeah, and I gotta pee
Mhm.
before going to the bus, so I figured we'd be ending at 3:20 instead of 3:30.
Mhm.
But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you all for coming. I'm gonna go pee before I go to the bus, and Sean's gonna have his
Absolutely.
on.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and we may change the day of us being on here, so Sean can join us more often.
Mhm.
So we will figure it out, and then either way, we'll put a post on the community page for you guys.
Yeah, we love you all, and it's been real as always. And that's it, man. You know,
Yep.
enjoy your week, everybody. It's Hump Day. You know, hopefully you get through the last 2 days or
Yeah.
whatever days you got to get through, and we'll
Yep.
see you next week. Jules, I'll
Absolutely.
talk to you later. All
All
right.
right. I love you.
All right. Love you too. Uh-oh. I knocked Jules off. My bad. Come back up, Jules. I screwed that one up. I knocked her off. I'm so used to
That's
this.
fine.
There you go. My bad. Sorry about that.
All right.
I'm like, oh shit, now I'm up here by myself.
I know
All
Sean's
right,
like,
peace out, guys. Yeah. Like
yeah, later. If you guys need us, you can message us on Instagram. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.